Sorry.
So
all right,
now
I'm back up to 110 mil.
Voices and all of them.
Voices. All
Things.
right, let me see.
Voices and
Things?
pictures and noises
Stuff?
and stuff.
Stuff. All right. I don't see anything yet.
I got a green line.
Oh, there it is. Here it comes. Hey, stuff. I heard me
Stuff.
say stuff and things. I hear
Stuff and
voices.
things. Yay!
Oh, and they're not even in my head. This is great.
Bulls is a potato.
I am potato.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. We've already got created Taka, turtle. Oh, turtle.
Turtle?
I like
Does it actually say turtle? No, David Suey.
We got Leroy, and we've got Elemental and Bernie Bear. Hello, everybody. Welcome. And Striker, there you are. Hello. Reporting, sir. Nice. All right. So, welcome to... Can you guess? We're staring at something that only exists in the beta, so we must be playing Stationeers. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Because where are you? You're at a station.
I'm a person at a station, therefore I'm a stationeer.
You could play the wah-wah after that joke. Go ahead. I accept. Wah, wah, wah. No? There it is.
There we go. Sorry, I was on the wrong menu.
That joke was so bad.
There we go. Chieftain, that's right. We are in the Chieftain, everybody. TF2, yes, that's right. We're playing TF2.
Yes. I want to be the Spee.
Oh my goodness. Hello, guess who? Hello, Nova. Welcome, everybody. So yes, here it is, the Chieftain. Let's take a look at the beast that is the Chieftain. So it's got a very different look. Actually, let's see if I can do the nice slow motion camera. But yeah, there it is. There's the beauty that is the Chieftain. Sadly, I don't have a paint pack for it because obviously it's new and you don't get them in the beta, obviously. But yeah, I'm looking forward to painting this thing my Anubis colors when it's in the real build. It's got these 4 engines all around it, which are pretty cool, and the 2 engines in the back actually tilt to put out the landing gear, and it looks like you know, like a frog, kind of get ready to pounce. The engines on the back are actually pretty cool looking too. I like the kind of like the gold exhaust on the back there. The 3 engines on each one. It's actually a really nice looking ship.
Oh,
the back of it actually looks like a robot.
Really?
Got a face and little ears.
A robot, really? Yeah. Great. Is that
like
going to be like our sad face? Our sad face anaconda
now?
that's
right. It's Anaconda.
Thanks.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Anaconda.
Hello, Goody. Welcome. Hello, Martian Melon. Welcome.
Martian Melon, hey!
Yeah. So there is the Chieftain, locked and docked.
For your convenience.
Hail, mighty commanders. Hello, Merlin. I thought you were going to bed.
Yes. Guess who?
Yep.
2778. We'll be back.
I'll be back. Get to the chopper. Get to the Chieftain.
Ooh, I like that. I wish we could.
But there you go. So that is the Chieftain. Let's take a look at it from kind of like the top view as well. Like, it's actually a really nice looking ship. I gotta say, they did it like it's so different than anything else in the game. It's probably one of the reasons why I like it so much. It's kind of like looking at the DBX, right? It's just so different and unique. It's got its own look to it. And if this is kind of the direction that the Alliance ships are going, I'm excited for more Alliance ships, right? Like, very different, very cool looking. Oh no, Nova, you're already dying from lag again. I'm so sorry about your connection, dude. Yeah, like over on my side, no drop frames, all green lights.
No,
everything is wonderful.
It just pooped for me too.
Yeah, well, it's not between me and YouTube.
It's gotta be the East Coast YouTube stuff, man.
Maybe. It's not between me and YouTube. It's between you guys and YouTube. Somewhere along the line.
I wasn't blaming you. I really wasn't. Well, I mean, my connection's okay.
So
it's just
pretty,
specifically to YouTube.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty ship. All right, so we're gonna get out of here pretty quick, but before we do, there's a lot of new things in this beta, guys. Like, there is a ton of things in this beta. So first thing, the most important thing we have to do, and we can do this from a brand new menu, is so if you look on the right hand panel, you'll see that we've got Galnet Audio, we've got Galnet Today News, we've got Hollow Me, we've got the engineers, and we've got the powers, right? Like I believe we used to only have Hollow Me and engineers down here, right? They added the Galactic Powers down there, and then the Galnet News Today stuff, that's new. All this does is it just brings up the Galnet News. But you can, one of the cool things about Galnet Audio actually, so you can actually play any of these things, right? And I believe we can, how do I get down to the, so I can play from down here, I can play the next one. I believe there's also a way to make like a playlist, right? How do I make a playlist? I don't know actually how you do that.
I've been disconnected.
Oh wait, these ones don't have audio. Not all of them actually have audio on them. Oh, I just noticed that. 1 year on, if I click on that. Oh yeah, so I can add to queue. And then I can click on this one here and say add it to the queue. And then say go this one here and add this to the queue.
I was just baited.
Oh yeah, you can see it says 0, 1, 1, 2, and 3. So you can see which order it's going to play them. And if you play them, it's just... like, I'll just start it and then we'll stop it in a minute, but...
Thargoid assault continues. Reed's Rest in Merope and Obsidian Orbital in Maya are the latest starports to be targeted by the Thargoids. Authorities in the affected systems
yes,
have
Iron
appealed
Matrix.
to independent pilots to
Three
deliver
words.
You can listen to it while you're doing
water,
other things, right?
basic medicines,
Yes,
natural
like
fabrics,
cruising
and to
with
evacuate
low-paying
civilians.
passenger jobs.
That's right, yes. So actually, I'm actually really excited about that feature because there's a lot of times where, yeah, you're doing passenger missions or you're just doing stuff, and I'd actually like to keep up with the voice, like with the news of the game, and not have to just go in like going into the thing and then just reading the news is really boring, right? Having somebody read it to me, that's actually pretty cool. How do you change to the new voice? Oh, that's actually really easy. You go over to, now I said it's really, oh, it's in the options. If you go into options and then you go to audio, right here. So, or not here. I saw this earlier. And I've now lost it.
I thought it was in the right panel.
Are you sure? Yeah.
No.
Graphics, controls.
Did you find it?
Where was it? I found this earlier. I found it by accident, and now I can't find it. Optimized for music. Oh, I think you're right. I think it is in the... well, while I'm in here, I'll show you this, though, too. So here we've got commander name, call sign. You can actually now tell it... So when you come into port, you can say, I want them to use... My call sign is my commander's name, my ship name, or my ship ID. And then they'll use that information when they welcome you into the station, which is pretty cool, actually. So let's cancel out of this, confirm... Maybe it was. Actually, it is. It's in the menu over here in the functions. I think I saw it over here. Cargo scan.
No, let's see it.
No inventory. No. Where is this thing? I found it earlier.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Options, audio.
I found it by accident earlier. Now I have no idea where it is. But yeah, you're right. They have two voices now. There's a male voice and a female voice. So we still have Astra that we've always had, and then we have a new male voice, which I can't remember the name of the male voice. I swear it was in the menus.
Victor.
That's right. Victor.
Victor.
You get to land on planets, and then you have access to the engineers. Oh, you guys are chatting about other things. Hey, Anubis, have you heard of Memories of Mars? It sounds familiar.
Yes. Yes.
Memories of Mars. If I haven't heard of it, I definitely need to hear of it, because Mars.
Yeah, you do.
RIP passenger exploit, yeah, totally. Have you played... you have to pay twice as much to land on planets? Actually, I was just informed of this. On the Oculus store, you can buy the game at a massive discount right now. The
really?
Deluxe Edition, yeah. So you can get the Deluxe Edition, which comes with Horizons, like the main game Horizons, and a bunch of like customizations. It's on, like, I think what's like normally what, $60, and now it's $20 or something like that, or less than that. I can't remember. Something like that. But yeah, it's on the Oculus store right now on sale. So, and you can, even if you buy it on the Oculus store, you can play the game without an Oculus, I believe. There was a post on there that actually talked about that, which I thought was pretty funny. But yeah, so you can totally do it that way. Maybe livery. Ooh, maybe that's where I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it is. Because it was like weird to be in there, as I recall.
Yeah, Starport Services.
Here?
Yeah, because I found it totally by accident. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is in here. I think this is where I saw it. Thank you. Do we get to keep our engineer levels? Okay, so there's multiple answers to that, Noma. And hello and welcome. So anything that you've already engineered, it will grandfather over, right? So if you have a grade 5 awesome roll or whatever, and you want to keep it, you can keep it. That's not a problem. We're going to go through the engineer changes tonight for sure. That's actually part of the docket for tonight. There's too many things to do all in one stream, so we're going to be doing multiple streams. Actually, that's something I'll mention to you guys as well. It is Elite Dangerous beta time, so we will be doing Mondays will be Elite Dangerous as well until either the beta ends or we get tired of the beta because there's nothing else to look at. But until that happens, until one of those two things happen, we're going to be doing Elite Dangerous beta stuff because I'm excited. But yeah, right here. Whoop, and there goes my chair.
Bye.
All right, so yeah, so we can change over to Victa.
Stop saying it that way.
Victa.
Victor.
Victa. Victa. Here, I'll use Victa because we haven't heard him before. So like, I'll flip to that. The other thing we got to do is we need to give this ship a name. So you guys give me names for this ship. Well, we keep chatting about all the new things that are in this game. But yeah, so don't worry, Noma. We will be going over all of the stuff with the engineers tonight as well. And yeah, you do have to have Horizons to have engineers. What are engineers? Melon Martian? Melon Martian? I mean Martian Melon?
Wow.
Wow,
Melon
I totally
Martian.
flipped those things around. What are the engineers? I will show you just a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Does anybody have some really good names? Max jump range with engineers. Yeah, so that's I'm gonna be doing a grade 5 engineer upgrade on the FSD for this ship, so you will get to look at and see what that looks like.
Do you have enough to do that yet?
Well, we're gonna start by going to one of the brokers. So
that's
we've got
right.
this planned out.
Yeah, see, we don't have to go hunting for this material now.
Hope they do a mayhem mode for the beta. Those are always the best. Yeah, those are the best actually. They normally do those right at the end, so hopefully they'll do that. Yeah. Hopefully we also get fish. The engineers want fish. Fish. I want fish.
Thanks for all the fish.
Judas, hello, welcome. Oh my goodness. Arku, hello, welcome. Captain Sovereign, welcome. All right, what we got here? The Coffin. Oh my goodness. El Capitan. Chief Horus. Ooh, Chief Horus. Look at you using the mythology there. Chunky Chomba. The name of the ship Coffee. Chief 10 Booms. AR Boom Machine. Name it Apocalypse.
I got no faith in you, huh? Jeez.
All right, what was your favorite out of all of those there, Bulls?
The AR Boom Machine.
Really? Okay.
Of course it is. Although Chief 10 Booms is really good too, but
Chief 10 Booms.
Chief 10
Apocalypse.
Booms. Oh, X-Men wins.
Oh, jeez.
You don't have to put the Supreme, just Gordita.
Gordita Supreme. There we go.
If it'll fit, that'll be great.
It does, actually.
Ah, that's fantastic. Gordita Supreme coming.
All right, there we go. Now obviously I have to put the nameplate on so that we can all see it in its all its glory.
You do get the nameplate with this ship, by the way. Nameplate and ID comes with the ship in beta.
Oh, does it? Well, I already I have like nameplates or whatever, so.
Oh, maybe I don't know. I don't think I had nameplates on this account. I had on the other one, and I was able to put the name on this. Nice. Supreme.
I think we'll go with this. Practical 3 white. There we go.
Wow, I'm getting horrible.
Nice.
Resolution here.
Here lies Anubis Raw. Stubborn Anubis decides to go down with his coffin. What?
What?
Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, X-Men is very happy that he got the name.
Yes.
Yeah. You can it's either All Bull's fault.
Already deleted.
Or it's All Bull's fault. All right, so next thing we need to do is I need to go back into Starport Services. All right, so here's a new feature that you get in with the engineer. So you see here we got this remote workshop. So before the stream started, I did a little bit of work on the FSD drive just because I wanted to make sure that we had what we needed to kind of like go some places. So I've already, if I go into outfitting and I go to my core internals, so I've got a 5A frameshift drive that is modified. It's got grade 4 increased FSD range on it right now. So you can see I've got plus 34.3%. This I got, so this was one roll on the grade 4s to get this level. I'll go into detail about how all of that works when we get back to the engineer. But right now on this machine, I've got a grade 4 increased range FSD, and I pinned that recipe to, I pinned it when I was at the engineer. So now if I go over here, we have this remote workshop. I can open that up and you're gonna see over here now, modify your module. So any pinned engineer upgrade that you, and you can only pin one per engineer, will show up in this list at any station without fitting. And you can do it from there. Now, the one thing you'll notice here is, unless I'm reading this wrong, what is this here? This workshop grants you the ability to craft any blueprints you currently have pinned without the requirement of an engineer facility. Please be aware that there are certain limitations. Using this workshop to craft blueprints means you will not gain reputation with the associated engineer. You cannot buy or change any experimental effects that will be applied to the crafted module. So there's their little blurb. The FSD that I've got here though is, so this is the FSD, like the increased FSD range, but you're gonna notice too that it's actually grade 4 only. I was a little bit disappointed with this because I was hoping that if I pinned the increased FSD range, I could do any 1 to 5 at a different station, but it doesn't look like that's the case. You can only do the actual level that you pin. So that's one thing to note. But you still can do that. So if you can only, let's say, get one roll for it in, or maybe you just finished grade 3, you can pin the grade 4 so that when you're out and about, you could, do that one. So that's one little change that you get there right now. But if we go back into here and I look at this guy here and we select it, you'll see that to complete my grade 4, I need chemical distilleries, right? I don't have any chemical distilleries anymore, but I do have a lot of the other guys. So I need some of these bad boys, right? And normally what you would have to do is go out there into the world, and you can still, of course, go out there into the world. How do you pin? I'll show you that as well when we get over to the engineer. You can only do it from the engineer workshop, so I'll show you how I did that. But I don't have any chemical distilleries, and I need some, right? So I could go out into the world, and it tells you right here, these can be frequently used in haulage vessels, destroyed haulage vessels, can be scavenged from the aftermath of combat in ship lanes, known to be salvaged from signal sources in high security systems. So you could go and do this stuff, right? And this is obviously how I found these things before, is I've gone and done this particular type of activity, found the resource and brought it back in. Well, I don't want to do that right now. What I want to do is I just want to make my upgrade. So I'm going to go and I need chemical distillery. So if I go back out of here, at stations around the galaxy now, in the contacts, you have what's called a material trader. So if I click on this material trader, now there are 3 kinds of material traders. I still, for some reason, think I might have to move my my camera back over there. I'm constantly looking over there now because I thought that's where the camera was. But the camera's right here. Hello, everybody. But so here's, I need chemical distilleries, right? Now there are 3 types, I got 3 types of brokers or traders, I guess. So this is a manufactured material trader, and I noticed up here too, they have these little icons for them. They have the manufactured one has this little like robot arm thing. Each of them have a different little icon, which I think are fun. But so this is for only manufactured materials, and that's stuff like what we see here: chemical processors, distilleries, precipitated alloys, heat conductive wiring, yada yada yada, all this kind of stuff. So from this particular trader, you could not get things like the raw resources, right? Like arsenic and copper and stuff like that. And you also couldn't get the data, like the actual data stuff. But there are different traders. And if I go into my galaxy map, I've already done some research before this stream, and I found, so there's data material trader. So over here in ROS 490, there's a data material trader. So you can go get the data stuff. There's also there's the manufacturer one. This is where we are right now. And there's a raw material trader over here in Blug. So that would be where you
What's
get
it called?
Blug or Blog. B-O-L-G. Blog. Blog. But here you could get things like arsenic and stuff like that. And we might need to go there and take a look a little later. But so that's the kind of like the 3 different types that you can get. I need chemical distilleries. So I click on this bad boy. I have 0 of them. Now I've got a bunch of options here. You see ones here, like these ones here are grayed out. These ones you can't trade for this thing here. But all these ones that are lit up, you can trade. And there's actually quite a few options if you look through, right? Like I could trade phase alloy. I can trade stuff from different groupings here. If you don't understand what these are here, so crystals, this is the category of crystals. And this is grade 1 crystals, grade 2 crystals, 3, 4, 5, right? And they're used in different engineering upgrades and things of that nature. But yeah, I can trade, so any of the things that light up, I could trade some of these for some of those type of thing, right? So I've got 11 chemical processors. Chemical processors are super easy to find. So if I say, hey, I want to trade for some of these guys, I want 1 of these. I can't do 2 because I've only got 11. It's 6 to 1. Now, one thing to notice right now is that the numbers that you see here, these are all beta numbers, and they're open to negotiation and change and all that kind of stuff. We might see them change throughout the beta and even after the beta ends, but this is something they're trying to balance, is what is the right level of exchange for these types of things. So I'm going to confirm this trade, and boom. Oh, I've got a chemical distillery. Yay! Now,
and there was much rejoicing.
And there was much rejoicing. That's right. Let's go.
There's another sound bite from the
There we go.
board.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, and there was much rejoicing. So now I've got 1 chemical distillery. Now I could use chemical manipulators. Now that's a higher grade one, right? Well, I clicked on the wrong thing, actually.
Ooh.
How do I?
What'd you click?
There we go. So I want this
I don't
one.
know.
And then if I click on this one, it's actually 3 to 1. So if I was to trade for 1 of these, so I've got 15 of them. If I was to trade for 1 of them, I'd get 3 chemical distilleries. It's a pretty cool trade. So I got way more because I got a higher grade one. Now I imagine that if I had like these bad boys, oh yeah, 1 to 9, it tells you right there. So I'd get, for 1 of these, I'd get 9 of these, right? I do not want to trade my chemical manipulators though. Those are actually kind of difficult to get. And I've only got 15 of them, so I'm not going to trade those. But I would be willing to trade some of these other things that are actually not that difficult to find. So like maybe these, I got 20 phase alloys, so I'll trade, say, for 1 of those. Now I need to get a few of these, like focus crystals. I think that I can, whoops. It doesn't remember my selection, so I want more of these. So if I go shielding sensors, fine focus crystals, 1 to 2. You know, actually this one might not be bad. If I do this, I offer 2 of these and I receive 1 of those. You know what, I'll do 2 of those, confirm trade. And there we go. So now I've got 4 chemical distilleries, right? Like these guys are really like, these are easier to find than the manipulators, but yeah, I can just do this from here, right? So actually, military grade alloys, I can trade, you know, I'll trade 2 of those. That's grade 5. I'll get 3 of them. Confirm. Boom. Now I've got 7 of these things. That should be more than enough for what I'm doing. So let's exit out of here. But there you go. That's the material trader, and I think that's just awesome. Right. Actually, the materials trader is better than I thought it was going to be. I actually, when we saw the live stream, I thought that you could only trade in this one row, right? So if you wanted chemical stuff, you could only trade within this row. But the fact that you can trade across rows as well, that's pretty cool. I'm really happy with that. That's a great update. Totally X-Man. I agree with you there. Now I probably missed a bunch of your guys' stuff, so I apologize for that. But hello, Jeremy. Welcome. I see you in here now. Don't trade the cracked firmware. That stuff is hard to get. Guess who said the elemental?
Everybody remembers that.
Everybody remembers that. Yes.
You lost your mind with that. And
I did.
bugged.
Yes,
that was
I totally
so not
did.
Fair.
I did. Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't deserve that. You just being mean.
Being mean to myself. That's right.
Yes.
All right. So that's the material trader. Now, since I'm already here, we're going to also look at one other thing. So there's this technology broker as well.
Yes.
So if we open this bad boy up, now this is, in my opinion, this is like kind of like another version of an engineer in a different and strange way. I don't know, but
experimental engineer almost.
Yeah, it's like it's a good way of saying it. Maybe like an experimental engineer, but it's not really an engineer because these things exist. I believe these are like the technology broker, and what's in here is the same at every station you go to that has one. I think, isn't it, or is it different?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's my understanding.
That they're the same.
It's the same.
Right, and so these are a list of things that I can try and unlock. And if I unlock this, it's unlocked for me and only me. Now everybody can try and unlock these things, right? And I'm pretty sure that everybody gets the same list of stuff. But what I decide to unlock and go for is my choice, right? But there's some pretty neat stuff in here, like remote release flechette launcher. If I click on it, so one of the nice things too is it's like it tells you what the requirements are to unlock this bad boy. But if you click on it, even when it's not locked, you can actually see what this thing will do for you, right? So, which is good. So this launcher is capable of firing a remotely detonated flechette round. Hold trigger to delay detonation of the flechette. So this is like the AX flak cannon. In the way that it's deployed, but obviously it's going to do damage to human ships, I would imagine, right? This one's fixed. Remote release flak. Yeah. So and once you get all these materials and you unlock it, then this becomes available to you in outfitting. So and you still have to buy it and fit it on your ship, but it unlocks this new outfitting thing for you, which is kind of neat. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. We've got the shock cannon, which is turreted, right? Cannon capable of firing almost as fast as the trigger can be pulled. Oh, firing very accurate, fast-moving energy projectiles that can do high damage if successive shots land. The weapon has a built-in auto-loading action that will slowly reload over time. If the clip empties completely, a longer full reload will be undertaken. Only functions as a turret when there is an active gunner role on board. That's an interesting point. So you can only use it as a turret if you have a multi-crew ship and a multi-crew gunner. Interesting. But yeah, so that sounds freaking awesome.
Jeez, okay.
Shock cannon. Cannon capable of firing almost as fast as a trigger. Okay, so this
is... I just read that one, yeah. There's a shock cannon. There's a fixed
and a turreted one, right? And then we got, and then we got another shock cannon, which is what? Is this gimbaled? Doesn't say anything.
Doesn't.
Maybe this one's gimbaled because it's just another shock cannon. I don't know. Enzyme missile rack. Enzyme missiles are a first attempt at replicating the Thargoid's organic hull corrosion weaponry. Ooh. Although not as dangerous as the alien version, this newly created enzyme does effectively catalyze all types of human hull armor at a point of contact. Oh, so it does corrosive damage.
Yes.
Tests on the alien hulls have proven ineffective, with the enzyme being immediately neutralized by the skin of the ships. Even on long death Thargoid hulls, or long death. I imagine that's supposed to say long dead.
Yes, it is.
Thargoid hulls. The missile does not penetrate shields, only applying the caustic burn when dealing damage to the hull. Wow. Some of the stuff I definitely want to try. And then, then we got a turreted flechette launcher too. Interesting. Does that one also have the restriction? Yep, active gunner. Okay, interesting. But yeah, so you can unlock these things and then put them on your ship, and you can outfit them just like you would outfit anything else once you've unlocked them. They do have, a considerable amount of resource requirements to unlock them, though, which is something to take into consideration. I mean, the material trader might help you with that. But on the thing about materials, actually, if I head on over to the right panel, there has been another wonderful change, an absolutely beautiful, wonderful change. If we go into our inventory, and I go to materials.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
There is now, every single material has 100 storage. So no longer do you have 1,000 that you can only carry, and you have to be like throwing things out. You'll notice that in my inventory that almost every single one of them is around like 20 or less, and some of them are a little bit more because whatever, but most of them are around 20 and not much higher. And the reason for that is because as I collected stuff, I would run out of space, and I didn't know what I would need later, so I had to throw something out. And so I tried to just throw out stuff that I had, you know, lots of something, right? But now I don't have to do that. I can carry around 100 of every single one of these things as I go. So I'm very happy about that. And it's also for data. Data also has 100 of every single one. And if you hit 100 of something and you can't take any more of them, I mean, unless it's a really rare resource or it's something that you'd use a lot of, I don't think you care, right? It's just like, yeah, I got 100. I'm good.
I can't imagine what we would need more than 100 of anything for.
Yeah, so I'm like 100 of each. That's just amazing. That's absolutely fantastic, right? And there are material traders obviously for these for all three types here, the raw materials, the this tech type stuff. What do they call it? It was manufactured, and then for this data. So yeah, so that's all pretty freaking cool. Huh? Encoded, yeah. Encoded is what they call it. So when can you land on planets? We'll be doing that right away here. I'm going to go to the engineer base. So I think we've looked at everything that we need to look at this particular station. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's new in this version, right? So let me bring up the map, and we are going to go to right here. So this is where the engineer is in this system, and you can already see it on the map, right? Look at the coloration difference right here on the map. If I zoom back out, we can look at some of the other ones as well, and it's mostly, I think it's the landable ones that really got the treatment.
Yeah.
This one actually looks pretty beige still, but that's probably because it's supposed to.
Nothing like what it was. It was probably like orange before.
And one thing to note too is with the changes here, this actually is visually showing you, the colors here are visually showing you the actual materials that are on this planet, right? So if we look at the data for the planet here, you can see there's iron, like there's a high concentration of iron and nickel and sulfur, right? So the colors that you see here should be, you know, as you get used to what the colors represent, you'll be able to actually look at them and know kind of like what materials are on the planet.
Really? That doesn't... Wow. All right, what I'm looking at versus what it looks like in the system map is nothing.
Okay, well maybe the system map hasn't been updated properly.
So I don't think it has. Go, yeah, because you're at Vonneberg, right?
I'm at Vonneberg. It'll take no time.
Because I'm orbiting the planet that Black Hide is on right now, and it is far more irony looking than what that system map showed. Make sure you come at it from the sun side as well. So
sun side, okay.
You know, because that's the dark side's going to be, well, dark.
Yeah. Hello, Shreds. Welcome.
Shreds! How are you, man? Your focus has gone wonky? Whose focus? More focus. Needs more focus.
And I just totally took the greatest exit out of the station ever.
Did you?
Oh, yeah,
Did you bounce?
Totally.
Did you squeaky? You didn't squeaky!
Oh, yeah, you're right. I totally didn't squeaky.
Do it now, quick!
Oh, where did I put squeaky? There it is.
I don't know! There you go.
I gotta get used to where I put all my buttons. I rearranged everything after the last stream because I wanted more sounds.
Yeah, it's beautiful right before this stream. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Join the dark side. We have cookies. If Frontier made a drone shaped like the chieftain, so buy that? What? Just buy the chieftain!
Buy the chieftain.
Yeah, look at guess who's like, great flying Anubis. That's what we're used to.
Yeah, this thing is actually really fast, so...
You in Super Cruise now?
I am. Oh. Okay. Did I not lock onto the... I don't think I actually locked onto the things.
Just sent you a requesto. Because I'm above the A2 right now. Hello.
Hello. There we go. Let's head over to you.
Oh, I need to... You see, I want to say wing bacon, but I can't. Because... By the way, if anybody on the stream uses voice attack, don't in the beta.
Oh, in the beta, it's broken.
It gets nasty. Oh, it gets very nasty.
The planets look different in the system map. Textures are much better looking on the planet. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. The system map is that looks
comes
like
from the dark side. We have cookies.
Picture. We have no. You have to say it nice. We have cookies.
We have cookies.
Cookies.
Oh no, here lies Anubis
Uh-oh.
Raw, crash leaving the hangar. Here lies Anubis Raw. Oh no, there's two of them, it looks like.
Mhm.
Lost his squeaky button.
It's fantastic.
Frame
All
drops now. What is it with YouTube
What?
lately? Yeah. Again, not on my side.
You know?
No dropped frames over here.
No, I actually had to get off of my home Wi-Fi and LAN connection the laptop into my router to get it to just play smoothly again at 1080.
I'm gonna loop a shame here too.
Really?
Yep.
How embarrassing.
How embarrassing, yeah.
I just saw the gold thing go wing right by me. Who was that? Ah, it's just Anubis. Don't worry about it.
Active camo mug, that's right. Verity and Astra are alphas and they won't work in betas. That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, so here we are at the planet. Now you can see already. I'm going to fly. So it's on the other side of the planet, so we'll just do a little fly around and you guys can see.
Yeah, you will. It looks so much better than what you just showed, and that's just the map.
Yeah, no, it already does from the
not even
distance
funny.
I'm at, actually.
Not even funny. As you get down closer, it's just the detail is
Look at this, huh?
amazing.
It already looks beautiful. We're gonna head down onto this planet, obviously, to land and talk to the engineer. But then I think we're gonna do some like rolling around on this planet too, or maybe some other ones. We're gonna go check out a bunch of planets, and see what they think look like.
We should see what else is in the system.
Look at that,
Planet types.
Isn't that much better than what it was? So much better. And this one actually isn't anywhere near some of the really good looking ones.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
Me, I want a loop-de-loop. Please, Christmas, don't be late. What? I don't know
Think you
that
loop
song,
of shame.
so I don't know the tune. I'm supposed to be singing that too.
Me, I want my loop-de-loop. Please, Christmas, don't be late. What? I don't
know.
I'm pretty sure that's like I Am
referencing.
Potato. It's fine.
I am potato.
Potato. I am potato. I am potato.
It's not just AR happening during platters and
slow
Oxy
down.
streams earlier. Okay, but it might be your connection to YouTube actually, yeah? If it's happening on like multiple streams.
Number 2.
Uh-oh, I came in too steep. Too steep.
Uh-oh. Commander Vic has come online, you evil man, you. Part of the Iridium Wing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I remember Vic.
Between him and Survivor. They ruined my Elite Dangerous rep. I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna crash. Okay. No worries. I can't get off the pad.
Alright,
That little trick was really good.
Which trick?
The trick about landing gear on off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I just got stuck trying to land here.
Yeah, so you'll see here it says docking request anonymous access on my screen. That's actually untrue. So I accidentally, before the stream started, tried to fly in and land at the station without requesting access. I got a fine, and then I had to go do anonymous access, which I'll show you guys how that works later. And ever since then, it's stuck on there, so that's a bug. Even though
I can't get out of it either.
it's always saying anonymous access there now. It's happening to
and you
recorded
can't-
vids as well. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so
Yeah,
maybe
we
there's a YouTube
can't-
problem. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't do. How can I put this? You can't pay off a fine down here at Black Hide.
Really? Oh, they don't have
Yep,
a
I have-
interstellar contact.
I actually have to leave because my ship got stuck on a pad as I was trying to land.
Oh God.
Oh.
So there's
Alright.
a new addition to.
Yeah,
the
they
game.
need to change that. Sorry.
Well, they're not
that
going to.
needs to
I don't think
change.
that's going to change. I'd be surprised if that changes.
No, just let me pay the fine when I land. That's all I want. I don't make it be some interstellar contact that's only at certain places.
Yeah.
You know?
Like if you got
Then
the
we pay
fine
the
at
fine.
this station, you should be able to pay for
Then
it.
I
at
should be
the
able to
station.
pay it at the station. I've landed. Here's my 500 credits. Let me refuel.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
That's all. Now I gotta go find the station, Where is that place? It's Vonner, whatever. Vonnegut, Kurt Vonnegut.
Captain Stryker, cough. Pull
There it
his
is.
cough. It's not tough because I watch at work as well. Thus, that was not my connection at all. Okay. Yeah, like I haven't had any trouble with YouTube at home myself, like watching stuff, but
I do at night sometimes.
yeah, I don't think I've really
I
had
really
any
just think
problems.
it's traffic across the U.S. as people keep getting home
Maybe
every 2 hours.
All right, so we're gonna go into the engine workshop. We have arrived. I can go into my
You have
FSD.
arrived.
So in the beta, the Dweller basically does everything, right? He's to make it easier for everybody. He does everything. In the real game, he doesn't.
No,
I think he's the Dweller, isn't he? Power distributors.
I think so.
Yeah.
Might be power plants, distributors, and
Yeah. Something. I think his big one is
Scanners.
distributors. I can't remember now.
Yeah, whatever. We don't care.
That's right.
Sorry.
All right, so
I don't
here we
care.
are in the new engineer screen. So there are some good things and some bad things to this that I have experienced so far. So here's
Definitely
the first
both.
thing that we talk about. So you see right here, you see this little icon here. I'm assuming that that's supposed to be like a push pin, but it looks more like a little flag to me. Maybe it's supposed to be a flag. But so if I click here, right, then I can actually go here and I say pin blueprint, right? And then when I do that, it disappears completely from my screen. And if I
Yeah,
click
because
it
you already
again,
had
then
it
it comes
pinned.
back there. No, I had a different one pinned.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so now you see the little pin mark here. Like I should be able to like flip to them and then change it. Oh, it's buggy. Interesting. I have to do it twice. So if I... Oh, wait, was it saying unpin? Let me see.
That's
Pin.
what I was trying to tell you. You had
Oh,
already
so
had
even
one
if you
pinned,
have-
then you unpinned.
Oh, no. But if I click on another one, it says pin. And then I click pin. It goes there really quickly. It unpins it and then quickly shows up and then disappears. So I think that's a bug. But anyhow, yeah. So that's how
maybe.
you pin. That's how you pin. I think Gunny was asking that earlier. So this is how you actually pin a blueprint in the new version. And as you can see, it's associated to a specific grade of a specific upgrade, right? So I'd obviously want this one pinned, but the downside to this obviously is, let's say I went and bought, so here's how engineering works now. You'll notice that it says shielded FSD, it's got grades 1 through 5. I've got 1 through 4 unlocked for my increased FSD range here. And I've got only one unlocked on all of the other things. So let's say I decided I've got grade 4 of increased FSC range right now, and I wanted to switch to one of these other ones. I have to go back here and do grade 1 of this one. It would remove all of this off of the existing component. Then I would start here on level 1 and work my way all the way up. Not only is that how it works, but if I was to do that, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to go through all this progress again and I don't know if I have the resources for it all. If I wanted to go back on this drive to increased FSD range, I would start at 1 again and have to work all the way back up to 5. The other thing that is new is this is now specific to each individual module that you are buying. So if I bought another grade 5A FSD drive and wanted to upgrade that to a level 5 engineering, I start at 1, and then I do 2, and then I do 3, and then I do 4, and then I do 5 on every single one. At least that's how it looks to me so far. So if I wanted to keep upgrading this one here, you can see now I have, so I went to that dude, right, and I got 7 of these beasties. So now I can do a few more of these. So if I want to now generate, so here's some of the, so the stuff I just laid out is probably the area of engineering changes that I'm not too happy with. Okay. I do wish that if I had unlocked, FSD range up to 5 once before with this engineer, that I could just go straight to FSD 5 with that engineer in the future for new FSD drives, right? No, but you start at 1 every time with the engineer. But so if I go, but some of the good things about what has changed now though is, so when I click on here to go to grade 4, you can see that this was my first roll, brought me up to here to optimize mass. If I was to generate another one right now, I'll do this really quickly and show you how this works. So I generate, and you just see this pops up to here now, right? So the amount that it grows is still random, but you are guaranteed for every roll that you do that you will get a better roll than the previous one. Even if it's just a little bit, but you will get a better roll than the previous one every single time. There's no chance that this will go down and get worse, which in the old system, that was very possible. I had that happen to me a bunch of times when you're trying to get a really good optimized mass on your ship. And you would roll, because there used to be what they called secondary effects, right? And so you would roll and you'd get all your primary numbers. And you also notice that this screen is now very clean and you don't have like the casino look to anything anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all that's gone, which I like. And then this always will grow higher as you go. It is still a random amount that it grows, but it always goes higher. And all of the secondary effects are gone, which means that like in the past, what could happen is you could get a really good optimized mass roll, and then you get a secondary effect that just dropped it right back down, and it would be worse than the previous roll that you got. Now there was also the possibility that you could get a really good secondary effect that just popped it right over the edge, and you got what they call a god roll. And I actually have a ship that has a god roll on it, which we can compare this one to later to see how different they are. And so I'm going to generate this again. So now you'll also notice that, so as we do this, you see down here, you see there's a little line, this little line that's kind of right growing along here. There's a little bit of black there, right? And as I do this line here is growing in, I guess, percentage of this particular grade. So if I do another one, you'll see that grows, right, up to here. Now we need to get this, I don't know exactly how high up we need to get this, all the way to the end, probably all the way to the end, I'm not sure. But when you finally do, then it unlocks the next one. So this was 1, 2, 3 rolls at this point. If I do another roll, that's 4 rolls. Okay, so you see here, I didn't get a max here, but I'm close to max. And now I've unlocked grade 5, right? But that was 4 rolls to get me up here. So when I did this, I think to get from grade 1 to grade 2, it took me 5 rolls to unlock grade 2. I think it took me 4 rolls to unlock grade 3. It took me 3 rolls to unlock grade 4, and then this time it took 4 rolls to unlock grade 5. So the amount is very random. So that's different currently than the existing engineers as well, right? The existing engineers, I think that it was always 3. It was like it was no more or no less than 3 so if I did 3 1s, I would unlock 2. If I did 3 2s, I would unlock. It was always 3, and of course in the old one as well, you unlocked everything at that level. But so now I have unlocked grade level 5. I've got enough to do a few of these rolls. So if I try and now generate my grade 5, so here's the difference part as well. So you'll notice here too, generate modifications. So in the old system, there was negative and positive effects, and every single roll, you would actually adjust the negative and positive values, right? So again, you could get really good rolls, or you could get really bad rolls, or you could get really good or bad secondary effects, and those numbers would just go all over the place. It was really hard to really figure out what's going on. The way this works now is the first time that you apply a modification of a grade, you get the negative effects, and they're static. So I'm gonna get these particular negative effects for doing a grade 5 roll once. They're going to be applied right now, plus the roll for the optimized mass. But then after that, those are static. And so now I've got so I've got this roll. And these ones are static, right? So if I was to do another one, those stay. That's the max negative effects that you're going to get on this roll. So that's, in my opinion, that's really good. I like that. I like you right up front, you know exactly what the negative effects are. You know what they're going to be. They get applied right at the beginning, and you're done with them. Then that's it. And then after that, you're just trying to make this bar go all the way around to the other end, right? So that's 1 roll. Let's go 2 rolls now. 2 rolls got me pretty high. I'm at... can I actually see my percentage somewhere? Its max is 50. Does it actually show me my actual percentage somewhere on the screen? I don't see it. But if I generate this again, that's 3 rolls. All right, I've got a pretty decent drive here. Let's go for another one. And you see how little that was? That was a tiny little roll. Just a itty bitty roll. So that's 4 rolls. Let's try this again. 5 rolls, or that was... Is that 5 rolls now? I think it's going to be 5 rolls to get to here. So now I can keep, and if I wanted the max, I can just keep doing this. I don't know if there is a maximum number of rolls to get all the way up. I don't really want to go through all of my stuff right now, but So
it doesn't seem to line up with that number, by the way. It's always a little bit less than the optimized mass number. What do you have for number there? It's 1575 or something like that.
Oh,
did you get it up to 50? Yeah, it was a little short on mine. It was no way. No matter how many times I rolled, it just didn't get all the way up.
So I'm at 1569.1 out of 1575. Yeah. So that's a pretty decent drive, right? Now the difference here is like I've got a this isn't quite up 50%, but if I now back out of here and then go into my experimental.
Oh, okay.
And go to my optional internals. And I go to my, not my cores, sorry. My cores, and I go to my frame shift drive, modifications. So now I can actually see. So plus 49.9%, right? That's actually a pretty good upgrade. On my Asp Explorer, I got a God roll on that thing, and I think I got plus 55 or even more.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, so actually I can show you that. That's at this station. So if I just go into... Oh, no, it's not. It's at the other station, right? They don't have...
You didn't do the experimental yet, did you?
No, but I was just showing them what I got there. So, so the nice thing about what I just did there and what I showed you guys is that unlike the previous... And Bull's pointed this out in the past, but so I've tended to be pretty lucky in my rolls. I can do one or two. I did like so that it took me 5 rolls to get that right. I have had rolls where I got that roll in one roll, right? I just lucked out. Yeah. I got that in one roll.
And more.
Right? And more, yes.
And more.
But generally speaking, there's people that have done, to get the number that I just got right now tonight, there's people out there that have done like, they've done like 50 rolls to try and get it, right? Hundreds of rolls to try and get that, right? So overall, that aspect of it is really good, right? Really good. So I'm happy with that. So I've been talking a lot and haven't really been looking at what people are saying. So it's better on average. Okay. But there are really good rolls you could get. Yeah. So the whole, like the God roll stuff, I think is gone now, right? I don't think there's any way to get above 50% anymore. Once you hit that max, that's it. You're done.
No. Oh, on the roll part.
On the roll part. Yeah.
Yes. But
I just wanted,
get over 50.
I just wanted slider bars for module stats. That's it. No RNG, no grades, no reputation. Did they change the amount of years it takes to unlock each engineer? No, that part has stayed exactly the same. How you unlock an engineer, as far as I know, has not changed at all. And yeah, no, like obviously everybody wants, just no RNG, all that kind of stuff, right? But they don't want you to basically go in and upgrade all of your ships to max the first time you ever go in there either, right? That's not what Frontier is looking for, so you can see why there's still some RNG and stuff in there. So now if I go back into the engineer workshop, right, and I look at my, not my engine, my FSD. So you said there's there's these experimental effects down here, which I haven't looked at yet. So let's take a look at these. All right,
so you want to.
Now that I have done this upgrade, so now in the past, right, experimental effects used to only be on weapons. Those are the only things you could get experimental effects on, right? These other things that you see in here now, these things used to be possible benefits that you could get through those secondary effects, right? So now that all of those secondary effects are gone, they've moved those all into this secondary, or this experimental effect area. And you pay for them, again, with resources, right? With materials. So there's no random to it. You just go get this stuff and you apply it, and what's on the tin is what you get. So let's take a look at some of these things. Deep charge, toughened FSD power conduits, and a reinforced charging field increase the amount of fuel injected when charging, allowing larger jumps at the cost of increased power. See, this is one that Bulls was telling me about earlier, and this one sounds extremely interesting to me. For an explorer ship, or for any ship, I guess, that wants to go farther. But like, it draws a bit more power. How much more power? It says here plus 5%.
I think it's fuel. I think that's actually a typo. I think it's more fuel,
not it's power. More fuel. Max fuel per jump.
It says max fuel per jump, meaning you're using more fuel.
But it lets you go for. It's saying allowing jumps amount of fuel injected when charging. No, it says increased power draw. So it means that the module is going to take more power from your power plant, right? So you
Oh,
might
wait,
have
there
to,
it is. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that sounds super good, right? What's next? Here we got double braced, additional hardened supports, and bracing further improvements the module's survivability. So this is increased integrity, right? Stripped down. So this totally, wow, 10% off the mass of the actual device itself. Key components replaced with versions crafted from lightweight materials, and all extraneous parts removed entirely to reduce mass. So that could also help with your range by making the mass of the device lighter. Mass manager. Oh, optimized mass. Oh, so this is okay. So here's how you get a better than 50% optimized mass.
That's what I was trying to
That's
tell
what
you.
you were telling me. So complex
Yes, I was.
software upgrade and internal sensor suites available to optimize frame shift operation and analyze and accounting for ship loadout, increased optimized mass at a cost of module health. So decreased 8% decreased integrity for an increased optimized mass of 4%. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Thermal spread. Additional thermal conduits and radiator solutions integrated across the module help balance thermal load, increasing cooling potential. So there was a ship, what was it that I bought a while back, where every single time I jumped, the thing overheated.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what ship that was now.
My Type 7 did it constantly.
Yeah, my Type 7 didn't do that. It was...
Might have been your keelback.
Maybe. I don't know. Something did... So this would be a good for that kind of a problem, right?
Yep.
Like, I think for me, I would go for Mass Manager here. Optimized mass increase, 4%. This looks like the deal for me. It takes 5 atypical distributed wake echoes, galvanized alloys, and eccentric hyperspace trajectories. I've got all of that stuff, so I'm going to go purchase.
And boom, it's there.
And
it's there from grade 1 all the way up through grade 5.
Right,
So
and this actually I didn't show, but yeah, that's a good point. When you make those experimental effects, so in the current system of experimental effects, right, you would actually have to use reputation to apply it. And then if you re-rolled, you would lose it, and you would have to like reapply it, right? These ones stick. So yeah, like Bulls was saying, if I was to have done that on grade 1, let's say all I have the money for right now is on grade 1s, I could apply that on a grade 1, and then even if I re-roll the grade 1 later to get a little bit better, then they would stay, right? And then as I go up to grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, that effect stays. It never goes away. That's awesome. And to prove that, actually, why don't I do, if I go back to grade 5, I'm gonna try and get this up a little bit higher, right? So I'm not at the max of this. I'm gonna generate one more time. Boom, I got max.
Did you? Good.
I got the max, it looks like.
Excellent.
Or not quite, almost max. I'm at 1572.6, and the max is 1575. So
yeah, I got 73.8.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I used like 5 of my
Right.
5 rolls to get
So now if I
It's
look
not
here
bad.
on experimental effect, oh, actually, cancel. Go back. You can see it's right down here. So that was still there even after I did it. See, this is awesome. Like, there are some really good changes in here, and there's definitely some less than good changes in here, but this is awesome. I love that. I love the way that this gets applied now. I love the lack of secondary effects. I like knowing that every single time I do a roll, it's going to be better than the last. It's never going to get worse. Like, all of that stuff is amazing. Can I apply multiple effects?
No.
Oh, really?
No, they replace.
That would be
awesome.
awesome.
Replace it.
All right, cool.
That would be too much.
I know it would be too much, but I would love
It would be
to.
way too much. Oh,
They
just on the
there should be ways.
FSVs.
There should be ways. There should be ways to do that. Because I would love to get this one, and then obviously the mass drop as well. Like, grab this one, grab these two together, would be super good. And even this one here, this fuel one, if I could grab all 3 of those, done like dinner. I would do it all. But there you go. So now that I've done all of this, I've got a pretty awesome roll. Plus I've got the optimized mass increase. Let's back out of here. And you see, like, and obviously I had to have the resources to do this, but if I have the resources, that was fast and it was predictable and you knew exactly what was going to happen, right? Well, except for, of course, the number of times you had to roll to get you know, as high as you wanted, right? But if I go into the outfitting now, and I go back to my core modules, and I look at my frame shift drive, and I look at the modification, oh, like, that's my God roll. I got plus 55.8. I got a God roll. And
Nice.
I didn't even have to work very hard to get it, right? Well, again, minus the materials, right? But to get that roll in the old system was pure luck and chance. Like, pure luck and chance. This is an amazing FSC drive, right? And now look at my jump. Like, look, I've broken 30, right? Fully laden, I can go 30.91. Unladen,
Wow.
I can go 32.3. Like,
Very nice.
yeah, this thing can go above 30 jump now. When I bought this thing, I think I got, with the loadout I have and a 5A, I think it was what, like, I guess it would have been 15 or so, because this is 55% increase. I don't know if that's exactly 1-to-1 or not. It was around 20 maybe, but still, that's pretty good, right? Like a plus 55 optimized mass on your FST. That's a really good roll right there. Like, that's an amazing roll. So there you go. That's basically how the engineer stuff works. Now I can go through, if I look at, so my thrusters, right? I would love to upgrade my thrusters as well. And like, we've got everything here. Let's take a look and see what we can do with the thrusters. Make the thing go fast. Engineer workshop. Go to my engines. Select my thrusters. And so now here I'll show you right from like 0 and up, right? So I would like to do dirty drive tuning. Let's see how much of this I have. So I've got 6 of these bad boys. 6 should be enough to get me, the worst I've ever seen so far to get unlocking the next one was 5 rolls. So let's see.
So I just transferred a stock 5A down here.
Yeah.
Frame shift drive, and it did start over number 1.
Yeah. No, I know. I've seen that before.
I knew
too.
it would, but I needed to see it. You know, just to absolutely confirm.
All right,
that.
so that was 3 rolls, and you can see how much difference is here. So it looks like you need to, it's not 3/4 to unlock. It's a bit more than 3/4, but it's definitely not 100. And so maybe, I don't know exactly how much, but yeah. So yeah, so like right now, if I was to go here and do this one instead, I would lose all of this. And if I went back, I'd have to redo from the beginning, right? So now I have to unlock this next one here. So if I go to grade 2, what do I have? I have 3 rolls for this one. Let's see if I'm lucky. Ooh, not so good so far. Ooh, that's a much better roll. Last roll. Oh, I lucked out. All right, I made it up and unlocked it. So, again, like I said, you know, it's taking me up to 5 sometimes to unlock the next one, but I just lucked out there, and I managed to get it up to grade 4 unlocked. But here, oh, grade 3. Insufficient resource. Oh, I don't even have enough for grade 3 at all. I have no. So specialized legacy firmware. Is that data?
Yes.
All right. Well, all right. So now I want to be able to do these rolls here, right? So the thing that I don't understand about, maybe somebody in the chat knows this, but the thing I don't understand about this yet is, so you still get, what's the word? Reputation with an engineer. With this new system, I don't understand the point. I don't know what that's for. Like, what does your reputation do for you now? Like, the only thing that I can think of, and I just thought of this right now, the only thing I can think is maybe the reputation is used for unlocking the next people in the tier, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like when you unlock the dweller and you get, in the past you had to go like, what was it, like 50 to 70% through grade 3 before you could get the next set of engineers that they knew about unlocked. So maybe that's what that's for, is to unlock the next set of engineers. But that's the only thing I can think of that engineer rep is going to be used for. All right, so I can go to grade 3 now, and I could like pin this blueprint. And again, the pinning the blueprints to me seems kind of pointless. Because the problem with pinning an engineer, so I can pin this one, right? Which means that I could continue upgrading my grade 3 afar if I wanted to. But if I bought a new module, it doesn't help me because I can't do grade 1 from afar. I have to come here for grade 1. And once I finish upgrading grade 3, I'd have to come back to, you know, go into 4 and 5. That's obviously how they want it to work, but like pinning, like I don't think I'd ever use this feature because to me, I don't really see the point. I mean, I might do it just so, you know, I could work on, I don't know. I mean, for the last one, it might be worth it because then you don't have to come back here to finish it off. But I still have to come back to do 4s and 5 once I get the materials for 3, right? So I don't know. The other thing when you pin it though too, right? You can look up the resources when you're away. Of course, you can do that from sites like Inara and stuff like that as well. But yeah, so there we go. So I've got that one kind of upgraded. So I need to go out. We'll go to we'll go to one of the encoded emissions material people as well. See if we can get the stuff we need for that. But yeah, then I've got like power distributor I could be upgrading. I mean, I don't want to be in here all day just kind of like upgrading stuff, but you guys kind of get the point about how this works. Yeah, and I don't think we've got outfitting. Could I buy? I wonder if I can buy anything from here. So if I go to core internals and my frame shift drive, no stock. They have power distributors. They don't have thrusters. I just wanted to show you, like, basically what I was going to try and show you is like if I upgraded this particular power distributor, right, and then I say stored it and I bought another one, right, like let's say I bought another 6A or a 6B or whatever, when I go into the engineer, I would have to upgrade that one separately as well, right, completely separately from grade 1 all the way up to grade 5. That's the current system. So as far as the way the engineering stuff works right now, the things I like are, you know, the predictability of knowing that every upgrade is better than the last one. The way the experimental effects works, I love how that works. I love that they stay when you keep upgrading. I like the complete redesign of the engineer workshop as well, how that works, getting rid of all of the crazy spinner bars and, you know, like roulette wheels and all of that jazz. The things that I'm not too jazzed about is that you have to upgrade every single module that you buy individually from grade 1 to grade 5. I am not jazzed about that. I wish that we could, you know, if we've done an FSD drive all the way up to grade 5, we should be able to start there. That would be the way I'd like it. And the other thing was, there was one other thing. Can't remember what it was now.
I just crashed.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was trying to do a hull module reinforcement upgrades, and it just went right to the crash report.
Well, that stinks. Actually, so yeah, let's go to the galaxy map now and show you guys a bunch of the stuff that's changed in here. So how did I find all of these traders, right? So over here, if I go to my bookmarks, right? So I found a data material trader, right? So Ross, this is where I would go to get those missing materials, right, that I don't have, is right here. How did I know that this is where I had to go? Well, I went into here, and there is a new, in here we got buy services. And you can then check, so here you see raw, so I can say I'm looking for a raw trader. And if I look around, I'm probably on one right now. Oh no, raw, yeah, right here. So you can see, if I zoom out a bit, you can see that one's got a highlighted little orange, this color, right? It's got a little highlighted orange. If I zoom out, you can see it a little bit better. Little highlighted orange guy right there.
It's tough to see with all those lines, huh?
It's tough to see with all those lines. There's a way that I can disable all of that, actually.
Trade routes, I think.
Yeah, if I take that off, they all disappear. So now you can see that that one is a full block, where these other ones all right just have these little stuff on the top. But yeah, so I can see there that this one here is a I had it here, the trader raw. If I flick to manufactured, right, I can then see where I am right now. Weird or word. It is the little blue light, right? So that one there has one of these types of traders. And if I go to encoded, right, you can see the little purple dot showed up down here. And that one there is where you can get the encoded stuff. You also notice that there is human brokers, human tech brokers. So that was the tech broker that we showed you before, right, where you can make the specific outfitting modules that you can put on your ship. So those are right there. And then there's also this one here, Tech Broker Guardian, which I want to see if we can find one of those.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. but I don't see one. I wonder if they're out to where the Guardian stuff is, or maybe they're out in the Pleiades here. If anybody knows where one of these bad boys are, it's hard to find them when you if they're really rare, right? And because you gotta zoom in on that territory. See if you can see.
I just crashed again trying to get back in.
Well, that's no good. You're having no luck at all.
I'm having no luck at all right now. We play. I've been on 6.
Yeah. Does anybody know off the top of their head where one of the Guardian bases are? Like the name of one of those systems? I'd zoom in on that and see if we find a broker around there. But I don't see any brokers around here for them. I'd be interested in finding one of those. Interstellar Factors, I'm actually really happy that they have this on here now too, because these are the people that can get rid of your fines and your bounties and fines and stuff like that, as well as you can turn in, data and all that kind of stuff. So they're going to become much more useful in the game. It's really cool that you can actually filter for them, as well as black markets. I'm really happy you can filter for those. Sneaky Pete is very happy.
Try that one.
Try what one? Oh,
I just pasted it into chat.
Okay, I will grab that.
Whatever. I Google food really quickly. Hopefully that will be a good one.
All right.
All right. Why is this validate game files not even trying? Oh, really?
I don't see anything here. Yeah, I would imagine it'd have to be at a station, right? And there's probably no stations out here. But yeah, no, I definitely would be interested in finding one of those and seeing what they're all up to. The strip.
You may have to do it without me.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and strip it off the non-needed modules, and you have 50 light year range. Oh yeah,
I don't think
true.
It's gonna go that far,
I could. Yeah, maybe not that much, but I could. Yeah, I could totally rip out a bunch of stuff and probably get a bunch more out of it. Read my comments above. Max 30 drives plus the optimized mass special effects grants only plus 135%. I have over 140% on almost all of my ships with the old system. All right. Well, yeah. How long did it take you to get that? Was it a lot of rolls, or were you lucky like me? And you know what? I bet you there's a bunch of people out there too. So I'm not saying that the new system is always going to be better than the old one. That's not what I'm saying. There's definitely the chances that the old system will give way better results because it did have that crazy random fluctuation to it, right? And personally, I have been lucky, so I'll probably get slightly worse rolls than I normally get, just because I was a lucky person in my rolls. But that's not always the case. I've had some times where I've rolled and I get really, really, not great rolls. But a perfect example of that is I want the FSD, grade 5 FSD on all of my ships, right? All of the ships that I buy, I want that on all of them. So, but finding arsenic and all of those things was really tough to get a lot of chances to roll. And I found that I wasn't willing to use all my resources on a ship, to get a really awesome roll. So I'd roll once or twice and I'd be like, I'm done. I'm walking away because, it's good enough. It's grade 5. It's better. It's no god roll, but I'm done because I can't use up all my resources on this one ship because I want to buy other ships and I don't like swapping my drives around all my ships, even if they have the same size. I want each one to have their own.
I've already lost one to that.
That's annoying. Yeah.
That's the other thing. If you sell the ship, I sold my Python.
Yeah, there's that too.
With an engineered frameshift drive.
Yeah. So I totally hear where you're coming from there, Shreds. And so yeah, there's definitely and those ones that you have that you've already upgraded. Don't obviously bring them over to the new system. You don't have to. Just leave them the way they are, right? If you have another ship, one thing that I'm going to be doing is if you have multiple ships that take the same size, and I've got god rolls or really awesome rolls in the old system, I'll get a new one and I'll upgrade it to try and get a really awesome roll. With the guaranteed system, it always gets better, right? And see. With the appropriate special effects or extra effects or whatever, and then compare to my old one. So one thing I will want to do actually, and maybe we'll do this before the end of the stream, is I'll fly back to that first base we were at, and I'll take a look at the FSD drive that I have in my Asp Explorer, because in my opinion that was a god roll. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but in my opinion that was a god roll. So compare it to the one I just did, which was pretty amazing, actually.
Yep. The one I did in the beta was better than the one I've been using in the live. I just swapped them around. Maybe that's why I crashed.
Striker. Striker's leaving. He might have already left. But goodbye, Striker. Have a great one. Vanishes. He says, Captain Striker, no good guess though. Slings rifle over shoulder. I'll be on my way till we meet again, friends. Striker vanishes. Well, bye. Have a great one, Striker. I like that exit. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, boy, says Nova. That's I know that's a meme or something too, but I only know it from Sandro Samarco. He does that all the time. In the oh, I just totally did that wrong.
Oops.
I don't want that. I need to cool down my FSD now. I dropped out instead of going. Well, that's interesting. Do some crimes AR. Yes, I will do. I'll definitely get a fine before the end. And we do want to check out the bounty system too. I actually want to get shot and destroyed and go to the detention center at some point. I don't know if we'll do that in this stream. There's a lot of stuff to do.
No, I think that's going to be a Monday thing.
That might be a Monday thing. Yeah, we'll get into combat on Monday.
Well, we're going to hunt down every cruise liner in the system.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Bulls.
Until
it's beta,
the
so
ATRs
Bulls,
come back at us.
It's all free for
all on cruise liners and wedding
liners.
barges.
Yeah. Really not that many. Roughly a dozen rolls. Usually get a god roll after 7 or 8 attempts. I'm not particularly lucky either. Yeah, so what you're saying is that you're, usually after 7 or 8, but maybe a dozen. So you're talking about between 7 and 12 rolls. That is a lot of materials, right? And in this new system, I just did what? I got a pretty close to a god roll on my FSD drive in, what was it, like 6 rolls? 6, 7 rolls? And it was guaranteed, like it was maybe not guaranteed, but I imagine getting the maximum that you can get on this. And I'm not saying that the rolls that you got weren't probably even better than whatever the maximum is, because that seems to be the case. The absolute maximum that you can get with the old system will always be better than what you can get in this one, I think. But I think the majority of people, the majority of the time, will probably get better results with this system than they did with the old one. Especially people that aren't willing to try, 8 to 12 rolls. And I was only, like, for me personally, I was only willing to try something like, 12 rolls on my very special ships, right? Or 8 rolls on my very special ships, right? Like my exploration ship, and I wanted my jump range to be the absolute best. And that's just me, right? Like everybody's different, but yeah, like imagining doing 12, like 8 to 12 rolls on every single ship, to get like a awesome frameshift drive or whatever, like that just, I don't have the time for that, and 2, that just sounds not fun. Like the amount of resources I would need to buy, or not buy, but to collect for that. And again, like the materials trader actually makes this even easier now too, right? You saw how I was out of that particular resource to get my FSD upgraded. In the past, to go find that resource probably would have taken me a couple of hours, right? Going out there and looking for enough of them to make sure that I got enough chances to roll, what I wanted. That would have taken at least a couple of hours. I mean, I've spent days sometimes looking for arsenic, right? It's just like, now that I know how to do it easier, I'm not so bad at it, but it's difficult, right? So overall, the changes to engineering seem to be pretty positive, but the big one, the big super negative for me is every single module has to be upgraded from level 1. I think that particular change is a big bad negative in this one. That means that you're probably going to be needing a lot more resources than we used to need in the old system, even with doing 12 rolls, right? Like, because you have to now have 3 to 5 of grade 1, of grade 2, of grade 3, of grade 4 every single time before you can even try to do your 12 rolls on the grade 5. So in the past it was 12, maybe 12 rolls on the grade 5. Now you could have just 15 just to get to try on the grade 5. So yeah, I think that I'm going to be going, so I would recommend all of you guys as well, like if there's certain aspects about the new engineering system that you don't like, now is the time to talk to Frontier. Go onto the forums, find the post. There's actually a separate sticky post for every single different like upgrade like that in this version. There's one just for engineering. Go in there and give them your feedback, right? Tell them the things that you like, tell them the things you don't like, and why, based on actual, you know, play testing and all that kind of stuff as well. So, but now's the time, right? If enough people say, I don't like that, then hopefully they'll change it, right? To something maybe not exactly what we want, but maybe slightly better, or maybe a lot better. Who knows? Goodbye, everybody. Fuel rats are the best people in the universe. Yes, Nova, I totally agree. Goodbye. Have an absolutely great one. Wish I could say, but I gotta go. Have great something, everybody. Later, Ferndip. Have an awesome one. Thanks for joining.
Something.
something, everyone. That's right.
All right, I'm gonna try one more time.
Except it doesn't always get better. There's a cap. Well, yeah. Once you hit the max, and don't roll anymore. You use it's very, very obvious, right? They show you the numbers. When you hit the biggest number, then you're just wasting. I don't actually even know. I wonder if you actually get to the max, if it even lets you roll again. I would hope not, actually, or else you're just wasting resources.
Might be their plan.
But you're right, there is a cap now. There didn't used to be a cap. Well, there was technically a cap before. You just didn't know what it was, right? Because of the experimental effects, secondary effects.
Right. Yep.
But there still was a cap. There was a maximum that it could possibly get, right? Can you tell us your HUD color numbers? Yes, and brands, or Brannats, welcome. Yeah, actually, I don't have them offhand, but if you go to, I believe I have them in the description of any of my Elite Dangerous videos. I'm not sure if they're on the stream. I should probably put them in there if they're not. I can actually look at that. Are they in the stream's comments? No. That's silly of me. I should totally do that. But if you go back to like either any of my like Let's Play series, like season 1, 2, or 3, any of those videos I believe have them in there. And I should probably have that ready. I should probably actually have a what's the name of that service again? Where you type in the bang and whatever, and it gives you something.
Nightbot.
Nightbot. I should have a Nightbot for that. I've been asked that a few times tonight. I should totally. What am I doing? Why am I going to a hive conflict zone? Oh my god!
What are you doing?
Get me out of here!
Do that.
What am I doing? Where am I going? Why am I here? What did I do? I'm so confused. Wedding barges, yeah. Cruise liners are bulls. Shoot 'em up sites, yeah, totally. In the same subcategory of 1 tier 5, resources equal to 81 of tier 1 resource. So you need 81 of a tier 1 to get 1 tier 5 in the trader? Is that what you're saying, Created? That's a lot. And again, those numbers are open to change, right? So again, go in to the forums and post your thoughts there. Where am I even going?
What? How do you not know where you're going?
Why am I still...
Oh, man.
I'm trying to go to this tech trader here.
Yeah.
I'm in Ross. Okay, yes, that's where I should be. So let's go into Ross. And I was going to here.
No. My beta is junk. I cannot log in. Well, I tried to log in with regular non-Horizons to see if it was a planet problem.
Oh, because I'm not even in the right system. What am I doing? Jeez. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Anubis' stream. Derp, 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 derp.
Yes. Well, doesn't look like I would be able to play with you tonight.
No, you're just crashing, huh?
No,
did you try, like, is there like a verified files or anything for ED?
I try. It's trying right now.
Okay.
Verify. But I tried before and it locked up the system. I had a
talking about wedding crashes. Yeah, Gunny's right. I think the reason it's crashed on you is because they heard about your murderous ways of
That's right.
Wedding barges.
Dealing with
they're trying to stop you.
Noise pollution. That's what it is. clogging the airways with their chatter.
One eternity later.
One eternity later.
Got a lot of SpongeBob references.
I do, actually.
I think I used that in one of my videos recently. Yeah, one of my XCOM
Yes, you
videos.
did.
I used that.
I used it in a ton of things.
Yeah, I was inspired by the Bulls because the Bulls does that in his videos.
The Bulls does it.
Yeah,
Right.
that kind of stuff. He does
right.
awesome stuff like that in his video. I love it.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
RimWorld, I haven't done it, but you know, I used to do it all the time in the Grid Autosport as we used to make.
There's a dog
That was
barking in the
always
background. Do you have a dog, Bulls?
In mine, no. Oh yeah, no. My wife came home. My dog stands upstairs and howls for her to come upstairs.
There is an app called ED Profiler. Yes, you're totally right. Dr. Kai's ED
have it.
Profiler. I use it
Yep.
for swapping between VR and non-VR profiles
VR.
as well. But yeah, in it, it's also got a really awesome
HUD editor.
as well. Not just put in the numbers and save it to the file, but a really cool editor that actually shows you what it's going to look like before you launch the game. And it even shows you if it's going to give you weird color like overlay and stuff on the people as well. So yeah, totally
There's
check that out.
also a load of presets with that as well.
Yes,
I
yeah,
use
so you can
it
just
as
flip
well.
through a bunch of existing
The
ones.
preset ones and
Yeah.
say, hey, that looks pretty good.
I like that one.
And
I'll
you
use
can
that
just use that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Tucker, for putting that in there. Arku, yeah, Arku was the web-based one to start with. ED Profiler basically uses that as well, but it's in a client app.
But yeah, if you do
Nightbot
VR
for
with
what?
this game, it's
Oh, so a Nightbot for what my colors are for Elite Dangerous, my blue color. Taka. Yeah, so I mean, if you could probably find that too in one of my Elite Dangerous videos. If not, don't worry, I'll do it after the stream. I'll have it ready for next time. Sorry, what were you saying?
nothing.
Yeah. Tell Anubis about ED Pro. Yeah, use it. I love it. Thanks, Iron. Here lies Anubis Raw, lost in space.
Oh,
Love the Chief news. Yeah, the boost on the Chief is amazing. The sound of the ship is just phenomenal. I love the sound of the ship. Absolutely love it. Merlin, who am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? These are the profound questions AR asks. Yes, exactly. What am I doing? Who am I? Where am I going? Why am I here? Totally. All right. So everybody, listen. Here, I'm gonna turn up the volume of the game. Where is the volume of the game? Okay, listen to the boost.
We look forward to receiving you at this station. Procedures and enjoy your visit. Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 1-1.
That's so good. Hopefully I just didn't destroy a bunch of headphone users. I'm sorry if I did. I didn't even think of that. I am so sorry if I just did that.
Seriously.
I did give you a warning that I turned up the volume.
Yep. You're all deef, right? Right? Why aren't you answering me? Right? Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna get a comment and later on when somebody watches this later was RIP headphone users. I've gotten a couple of those in the past.
You know, I'm looking through your Elite Danger. Oh, HUD color. There we go.
Yeah, it's in the. It should be in the description.
I
somewhere.
found it. I found
Yeah.
it. I found it. Stand by. I'll put it in the
In the chat.
Aku, the website, Aku.
Oh, a link
Boom.
for that. Sure, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so I've arrived at a high-tech system. This is where
All
your
right.
tech broker, your data brokers can be.
Here we go. My validated files trying to join.
All right, cool. I hope so.
No, I hope so too, because this is frustrating.
Yeah, just give me the numbers and I'll make a Nightbot command. Okay, there you go. Look at the link that Bulls put in there, Taka. That should have the numbers.
That'll give you the HUD editor with the numbers already in
And we
it.
might actually just, I guess, give that link, because then it takes them right to that site where it shows the color as well and the numbers, not just the numbers. So yeah, that was probably a better way of doing it. The exchange rates for mats are ridiculous. I don't recommend trading upward.
Yeah,
Well-
downward's all right, but upward, yeah, there's nine materials to get one.
Well, it
Come
depends
on.
on the material, though, too, right? Like if I go into, because some of them are just super easy to find. Like you can get one little romp around a planet or whatever, and you get like freaking 50 of them, right? Like things like copper and iron, right? Like if you're
Or
trading
even
those,
100.
Yeah, you could in one probably in one 1 hour run on a planet, I could probably fill my 100 limit on iron, no problem, right? And I know that's a grade 1 resource, but even the grade 2s and 3s, you know, you probably find them a lot faster. But where am I going now? Contacts. So now I'm going to go into the material trader here.
You have lost it, man.
All right, so look at this. This is the one I looked at before. This one's got a little happy, like a weird like robot face in the corner.
Hey!
Coded data material trader. I love the little icon for this guy. He's pretty cool.
Say hello to Commander Corvus Corax Nevermore.
Hello, Corvus Corax Nevermore. How is it going tonight, guys? It's going well. Except for Bulls is having some sad times. He's having some beta crash problems.
I was trying to upgrade a hull module, reinforcement module, and it went and it won't let me back in.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how I feel. We need a raspberry sound too. Maybe we can just record Taka.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm back in the main menu.
Yeah, I'm deaf for a little while. Oh, sorry, Taka. Okay, I'll try. I won't do that in the future.
She deserves it.
She deserves it.
Listening too
so
closely.
what was I looking for here? So now we're gonna do some trading.
Brokers. Yes.
If I go into, so I pinned that that dealio, right? So I can go in here and I can check my engines.
I'm gonna reboot. I'll be right back.
And dirty drive tuning. Okay, but Bulls will be back. We needed specialized legacy firmware. All right, so I'm going to go into the trader here. Specialized legacy firmware, and that's probably a level 4 item, right? Because I'm working on level, or no, it was level 3. Specialized, so cracked industrial firmware. Never sell that, ever. Classified databanks, specialized legacy firmware. This is what I need. I need a level 1. Specialized legacy firmware. I'm going to double check because... No, I just went to the wrong place. Or triple check, I guess, because I've been in here once already. Let's go into here, select specialized legacy firmware. Yeah. Specialized legacy firmware. I just need a level 1 item.
Really?
Yes, really. Wow, that was a fast reboot.
I am quick. Sorry.
Material trader, specialized legacy firmware is what I need. Specialized legacy. So I want some of these. So I could trade in cracked industrial firmware, which will never happen in the history ever of anything. But I could. So I've got 14 of these. That's 1 to 3 for those. Classified scan databanks are really hard to find too. I'm not going to sell those. Unidentified scan archives. I remember those actually being pretty easy to find. So if I sell, so I get 4, I'll sell 3 of them for 6, confirm the trade, boom. Did I just look at that wrong?
Oh God, what did you just do?
No, I sold 6 to get 3. Sorry, I thought it was the other way around.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, that's fine. So I got 3, and I need probably a few more than that just to make sure. So if I go, oh here, I've got 23 of these soak shields. So if I click on, oh, I need to click on this one, and then soak shields, inconsistent, yeah. So I offer 2, I get 1. So I'll do 6 again, get 3 more, confirm. There we go. There we go. Now I got 6 of these bad boys. Now I can go back. Actually, now I can do it from here, right? So now I can actually go into outfitting. Oh, not outfitting. Now I can go to the remote workshop, and I can look at my engines, and I can say I want to continue upgrading this bad boy. I've now got 6 chances to upgrade this. So here's a question that I have. I don't know the answer to this. So I know that they say you don't get like you don't get rep with the engineer when you upgrade this outside, right? But by doing this, is it going to unlock level 4? Like I think that would be based on just the percentage of the role, right?
Wow.
No time like beta to find out. So let's do generate. Oh, wow. That was a really good first roll. Holy. Oh, yeah. So I see the little bar here is going up too. Okay. So let's generate this. And then the second roll was horrible. Okay. So that's 2.
It does always seem to make up for it, doesn't it?
And then 3. Oh, that's not quite there. It looks like. So I have to do a 4th roll. Oh, and I got it pretty close to max roll there. Boom. Okay. I don't actually see, and that's a problem too. I'm not actually sure if I unlocked it earlier or not, right? So I did an extra roll not knowing. But yeah, so I've got level 3 optimized here. This should definitely be unlocked. So if we go back to the engineer later, I'm going to check and see if 4 is unlocked or if I have to roll again because we didn't get any, you know, like is the rep on the module or is the rep just with the guy, right? Like I don't know how that works right now. So when we go back, we'll check that out. Saw streams earlier today and there were lots of game crashes. Really? Okay. I haven't had a crash yet. So I'm happy about that.
Why do you say that stuff out
It
loud?
doesn't work that way, Bulls.
Yes, it does. Your computer's always listening.
It doesn't work that way.
It does.
I am totally not a believer in any of that kind of stuff.
I'm not either.
So Credit says to get one tier 5 resource, it takes over 1,000 tier 1 from the same category. Over 7,000 from a different category. Okay, that's a little bit excessive.
Yeah.
That's a little bit excessive.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, someone's doing the math. I'm not doing the math. Another EA Poe fan? That's right, yes. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Dum dum. Quote the Raven. That's right, there we go.
I may have said that.
That's
yes.
right, yes. I saw you on Enigma Expedition recently. Oh, okay, cool. So we got some people that were on I really wanted to do the Enigma Expedition tonight.
That would have been so great.
I couldn't make it happen with my time constraints right now, sadly. But I know Merlin's out there doing it, and obviously Corvus is out there as well. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna try. One of the things I was talking about this with Bulls earlier, but I'm gonna try to commit to doing Distant Worlds 2 when it goes out at the end of the year. That's my commitment to myself. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to make that happen. Because I really do want to like go out there with the community and do one of these things in a big way. I've gone out exploring a lot on my own, but yeah, like to actually do this with a group. The problem is like the pace, and that's what Bulls was saying earlier too. Is like keeping up with the pace of the expedition is the hard part for me and for Bulls. All right, so I've been here. We've looked at that trader. The only other trader we haven't been to yet is over here in Blog. We could go there. I don't necessarily need that at the moment, so I don't think we should bother at the moment. But yeah, basically that's the same thing. But this one here is for, you know, I want arsenic so I can trade for different resources. I actually am curious to see like how hard it is to get arsenic from a dealer like that. But so we've done a lot of stuff with engineers tonight. We've done a bunch of stuff with the tech broker, or we've looked at the tech broker. We've looked at a bunch of the different material traders. So what I'd like to do now is if anybody has an example or a recommendation of a planet that we should go to, that because I want to look at beautiful planets now. I want to go exploring and look at beautiful planets. So what do we have in the current system? Let's take a look. What do we have here? Is there any landable planets that look interesting? Well, of course, we're not going to be able to tell from the galaxy map, huh?
Probably not.
Or from the system map, I mean, because they are not showing appropriately here. Like, all of these look pretty bland. I mean, one thing we could do is just start flying out to stuff, right? So, let's see.
Maybe you can.
I'll go over to this system here, because there is a broker over there. Let's go over there.
Okay, by the way, this is a beta problem. I've just logged into the live game perfectly fine.
Oh, there's no landables here. Oh, have you? Okay.
Yeah, so it's not... I'll just have to delete the beta folder and re-download, I guess.
Weird, yeah. That's strange.
I mean, it just completely went to pot on me, like snap of a finger.
I want to go look at some pretty planets.
There's my anaconda. That's not in the beta.
No landables here. There's a couple landables there. Actually, you know what? Let's just fly out to all the way around the galactic rim. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy one, huh? I haven't moved from WP10 in a couple of days. My other account is doing the circumnavigation expedition. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fly out to this guy and see what these planets kind of look like. It's now taking 4 rolls to up a level with the engineers instead of 3. Not digging that. Yeah, I agree with that. I've noticed that too. I've actually had it unlock with 3 a couple of times, but on average, I've found that it's more than 3. It's like
4 to
3.
5.
It's 4 to 5 to unlock, and I don't like that. I agree. That was the other big one that I didn't like. Those are the two big changes that I don't like is you have to upgrade every single module individually from 1 to 5, and that it takes more than 3 rolls to get from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3, from 3 to 4. Generally speaking, I have had it happen in 3. I've never had it happen in 2, but I've had it happen more than 3, more often. So I don't like that change either. I agree with you there, Shreds. Peter Merlin, hello. The NU Tari. There is a ringed magma planet. Ooh. NU Tari. Okay, we're going there. NU Tari. I want to see something pretty. And this is why we also got the upgraded FSD. So this is 136 light years away. There is a ringed magma planet. Somebody knows the way to my heart.
Ah, nice.
Well, so that's not a landable, right? So I don't know. Ooh, some of these look really cool though. But did they change how non-landables work? I thought it was just the landables. That didn't. Fuel, yes, I totally need fuel, but I do have a fuel scoop, so we're fine.
Fuel, no, Crated, you're never supposed to tell Anubis about fuel, ever. Hey, ever.
I do have a fuel scoop, but thank you, Crated. And Tucker's very upset now, yes. All the way around the Galactic Rim. Yeah, sorry, I read that one already. Here, it's now taking... Oh yeah, I've read that one too. I'm at the WP4, the Circumnavigation sounds really cool. Expedition. Yeah, that one does sound cool. That's one that, if I was to do something like that, it would have to be in like an alternate account where I could just leave that person out there for a year.
Wow.
Oh, do I not have
the Oculus Store has its own little sale going on. Maybe that could be a thing.
Yep, it could. I didn't tell you this, Bulls. I'm going to tell you in front of the entire internets right now.
What?
I actually bought a 3rd account already.
You did? I was totally looking at Bulls. Chug a drink.
It was on.
I was totally thinking about it.
It was on super sale over Christmas, right? I think it was like what, like $10 or something like that for Horizons and everything.
It was stupidly inexpensive.
So I bought it. I haven't even used it yet. I'm actually thinking of using it for our group, our player group, whenever that gets created. Because I've actually done a little bit of research into the player group, and I asked Frontier about it, because like there's player groups out there, and they've got their own private groups, right? Like called the name of their player group. And I was just under the impression that when you got a player group created, that they made you a private group of that name. They don't.
Oh, really?
No. The way that all of these people do this, and I found this out because I watched I watched the video that Chaos Wolf did where he was talking about how he switches between accounts really quickly. You know, like that account switcher that we're using. And as he was talking about that, he was saying, oh, and this one here is my Wolves of Jonai account for our private group. So he actually bought an account that he called the Wolves of Jonai, and that's how he got a private group called the Wolves of Jonai.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I bought this account over the holidays, and I actually named it the Knights of Anubis. So once we actually get our player group created,
then that'll be the private group.
Then that'll be the private
player
group for the player group that we set up. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll still use the Anubis one just for like whoever wants to just play and do stuff with us. But if you want to be actually a part of the player faction doing stuff together with just the player faction people, you can join that group as well, right? Which isn't properly all set up yet, but that's the plan.
Someday.
Actually,
they'll get
speaking of
through
the
this.
player group as well, I did talk to Frontier. I think I'm not sure if I mentioned this in a previous stream, but everybody was away over the holiday season, and so I asked them about, you know, if my last submission was invalid and if we needed to resubmit, and the expedition takes 1 year officially. Okay, so it'll take me 3.
Whoa! A year?
Yeah, well, not the one I'm talking, not the Decent Worlds 2, but the circumnavigation expedition, the one that goes all
Oh,
around
that's
the
a
rail.
different one.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
different one.
I thought that was what they were looking for in
No.
Worlds 2 was to Okay, never mind. Sorry, go back on. You were talking to FDev and they said, yeah, we were away and.
Yeah, so they were away for the holidays
Sorry.
and everything. I emailed them over Christmas, and they got back to me and said that, yeah, everybody's away right now. Sorry, there's nobody I can ask. You know, I should be able to get back to you in January, you know, after the middle of the month. So now it's the 25th. I'm gonna, actually, I could. We're doing it live. I'm going to pull up my Knights of Anubis email.
Please don't crash into the star while you're doing that,
I'm
because
gonna
that
try
would be
not to.
fantastic. Oh, I would love that.
Let's see if I got a response. No. So oh wait, no. Do I?
Uh-oh.
No, I don't. So yeah, so I will email them this weekend or tomorrow or whatever, and just ask the question again to see if we still need to resubmit. And if we do, then we obviously need to resubmit, and we need to kind of like finalize on our new set of choices again. So the new year is here. The beta, like obviously during the beta, we're not going to be doing much for that in the streams, but off stream, I'm going to be trying to work on figuring out exactly what we want to do. Like for where we want to go and everything. So if you guys want to get involved in that, there's in the Discord channel, we actually have we got a faction chat set up in there, so you can get involved in that as well and help us select our home. There's a whole bunch of pinned messages in that chat as well about how it's all going down. So I'm going to go over to this one here. This is a ringed, ooh, look at this planet. This looks really cool.
You can land on it and it's ringed?
Yeah.
On. Yeah. If it was volcanic, that would have been it for you.
Active camo mug, that's right.
Active camo mug.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm flying the Chieftain. Sorry, somebody asked me what I was flying. Yeah, I'm flying the Chieftain, and yes, so far I'm liking it. Quite a bit, actually. It is a medium-sized ship, and it's built, you know, with combat in mind, so it's... I don't, like, after looking at the internals, I don't think there's any way that you would take this as an exploration ship, because it has the same number of modules, internal optional modules, as the Diamondback Explorer had before they gave it an extra module.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably because there's 3 military only
Yes,
ones.
probably. There's 3 military
yep.
compartments in it too, right? So, ooh, look at this. Okay, we're going... Whoops, not that. Wow. Okay, this is...
He just lived long and prospered us, Captain Sovereign.
Ah, nice.
That's awesome. Way to go.
I'm liking the look of this planet already. Look at this, guys.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Wow.
It looks like Mars.
Okay, before we go down, I'm just going to park it here beside it.
It's Mars.
Yeah, it kind of does, huh? So, based on the color
we
of this...
should go to Sol. Why aren't we going to Sol?
Oh, we should totally go to Sol. We'll go there next.
Well, if I can get back into the game, that is.
So, based on these colors, like... So, there's a lot of, like, reddy orange, right? So, I'm going to assume that's iron. There's some
sulfur,
bluey color, and there's some yellow. So, yellow would probably be sulfur, right? And there's a bluey, so would that be, like, magnesium?
Yeah, probably.
Right? So if I... Now that we've done that, if I go into the system map and I click on you, iron, nickel, and chromium and manganese. So iron was the biggest one.
Tough.
Nickel
we missed. Yep.
Nickel.
That might have been the yellow color.
That maybe nickel's kind of the yellowy. Yep. All right. So now I'm curious. So if the yellowy color is nickel, right? Because that's 24%. That's the next biggest one.
Yeah.
So if I fly into a spot, like if I actually go into a spot where
it's that
these
color?
colors are,
maybe.
Right. So over here, let's go into this really highly yellowy spot, right?
Okay.
What is the gravity on this planet? Oh, we're already over a G. Okay, I gotta think about this one a little bit more.
Yeah, you do, because this didn't seem to slow down very good last time I landed.
No, this thing actually hit hard. I'm gonna go down to a
Turn
yellow
your HUD
spot
off?
here, and we're gonna see if this affects the kind of drops we get. I'm really curious about that.
It may not be that specific. They may just
I
color
really
the surface
hope it
at
is,
random.
though. I really
That would
hope
be
it
pretty
is.
cool. Say, hey, I need some more iron. Well, there
Yeah.
you go. You have 72% of the planet you can land on.
I
That would be very
really
cool.
hope that this is the case.
Wow, there's,
oh,
so many more variations
Yeah,
there,
look, there's
dude.
some orange as I get in closer here too, yellow and some blues.
That's probably the chromium and tedium and whatever the other ones were. The low percentage ones.
I'm gonna like fly towards this yellow.
10
patch
minutes.
here. 10 minutes.
10 minutes to download.
Oh,
It's zinging along.
good choice.
I had to delete the whole folder, man. There's nothing else I could do.
Really?
So I just told it to reinstall. Yeah, it just wouldn't run.
Don't drink in Super Cruise. I take a
Holla.
few cases of Oban Scotch, good for sipping slow. Oh,
Nice.
Corvus, you are my bestest friend now. Is that? Oh,
Yeah.
Oban is. I love Oban. Oban is one of my favorites. Oban and Lagavulin. I actually drink
Look
Lagavulin
at
more
the
often now than I do
colors.
Oban, but Oban used to be like my go-to Scotch.
That is amazing. Look at the darn
Oh
color.
wow, look at this. Actually, if
It's
you,
psychedelic.
I like the PD, like the smoky PD scotches. They're my favorite.
Don't crash, don't crash. You're going slow. You have to go slow down. Slow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm so scared for you right now
Is
with
it-
no HUD.
It's right, yeah, okay, it is all below me too. Okay, so I'm just gonna level this thing out and stop. Oh, look at the colors!
That's what I was saying. It's like totally psychedelic. It's beautiful. I love it. This is how the universe probably really is. Wow. Okay.
Alright, so I need to put out the landing gear.
Oh yeah. Commander Corvus is saying he has.
Oh, I need to do the alternate. What was the button for alternate
Oh,
controls?
Taka.
You remember this. What are the button for alternate controls?
Tilde
Tilde.
on your keyboard, above tab.
There we go.
Squiggly thing. The squiggles. Taka's yelling at you for talking about Scotch.
We're just talking about it. There's nothing wrong with talking about it.
Oh, not when it's Scotch for you.
Yes.
Oh no, Faded Merlin. Yeah, how have you gotten any money doing that
I've been doing
passenger
passenger
route?
routes you guys were talking about in the last
They
stream.
nerfed it.
Yeah, they totally nerfed it just recently.
Don't worry about it, Commander Corvus.
Whoa, look
Sure,
at
it's
the
headed for
colors.
Mercury. He'll see us there. Because
Look at the
Mercury should be
colors.
gorgeous, dude. Mercury should be amazing.
All right, so now I need to put my HUD back on because I need to
Yeah,
actually
you
see.
really do. I'm like, it's going down so fast. Go easy.
All right, we need to find a
glide
spot
complete.
to land here.
Really? Your
Oh,
HUD
that's the
actually
ring
popped
right
up with
there.
glide complete. What? It's a what?
There's the ring. It just looks like a line because I'm like right
Oh,
on it.
yeah. It looks like a beacon.
Yeah. Okay, I think here should be a
Go
good
to the
spot.
top here. Yeah. Okay. All right. You said 10 minutes 5 minutes ago, little patcher. Why aren't you working? Oh, it was a big dust storm
Okay,
you
why-
kicked up when you started to
Oh, because
land.
I have to turn the alternate controls off. That's probably why. Okay.
Maybe.
No, why is it? Okay, what's going on with my ship right now?
Easy.
No, I pick it up. Okay, I'm floating here,
Okay.
and it's pulling me down. Is it because it's like
Okay.
it's 2.29 gravity? Is it that?
I don't know. You should be able to hover though. All right, now it's hovering.
Find a place to land here. Come on, find me a place to land.
Yeah, that it looks like you're going to a good area now. Of course, I'm 10 seconds behind watching it, but
Oh. Okay, back it up a bit. There was a spot there.
yeah. Took several minutes to start displaying. Oh, no, 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 no. I mean, I'm 3/4 of the way up the bar, Shreds. So, and it's it's actually still downloading. It's at 14 megabytes a second right now. 15.
It's not landing. I'm in the spot.
The landing gear is down.
Yeah.
It doesn't say alignment okay. Try tipping barrel roll to your right a little bit.
Alignment okay. Why won't it land?
There you go. Boom. Oh.
No, it won't land.
2.29 is kind of heavy, but it should still land. Maybe it's just not. Maybe the calculations for where it can land isn't actually.
Yeah.
Because of the big wings, the engines, you might have to find something that's truly flat.
Flatter,
Truly flat. Looks like you're coming up to some right there.
Trying to try around here. See if I can find
I think
something.
you got a system security dude watching you. Some contact flying around out there.
Come on. I need a flat spot somewhere. Yeah, there's somebody on my...
Yeah, you know what would be really cool if you could just hover there and launch the SRV?
Yeah.
Just above the surface?
Just drop it out? Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Wow, it just like drops. I just tapped the...
Oh, yeah.
Alignment okay. Come on, land. Land.
Yeah.
Why won't it land, guys? What's going on?
Try picking the landing gear up and back down.
My download took several minutes, yeah. 2.9 gravity is pretty heavy.
Yeah,
all right. I was not touching anything. I was looking at the chat and talking to you guys.
Oh, it landed!
And it just landed.
Take out some settlement power plants. Merlin, you behave.
Take out some settlement. That's right. Do you guys know of any new good passenger routes or ways of making easy money? So, the passenger routes have been nerfed, and the way that they nerfed them right now is literally they just removed the code that said make the amount of money that this mission makes worth more if the station is farther away from the sun, right, from the star. So what that means is that every single passenger mission right now that you do, it doesn't matter how far away they are from their main star, they will have whatever their base price is for that mission is what they'll be. So passenger missions, I think there are some passenger missions that still. So before I learned about this particular, which I guess is an exploit now, but I didn't think it was. But
no, I didn't either.
The passenger missions can still be good. The ones that I found that actually made quite a bit of money before all of this was the ones where you take people to tourist sites, right? So there's like go to 3 different places or 2 different places or whatever, and you basically just somebody gets on your ship and then you fly them to like point A, then point B, then point C, then back. Those ones normally offered, especially for Allied and that kind of stuff, they offered you, multi-millions for a single run. The way I did them is I got myself a little DBX that was FSD 5 grade upgraded, and I just maxed out. I think I had a 60 light year DBX, and I just fitted it with some passenger bays. Of course, that slowed it down a bit, and I just popped I could go do those missions so fast, like back, back. But yeah, so that's an option, I guess. But I don't know anything off the top of my head that right now knew about those right now. All right, so let's take a look around here. So what do we got here for resort? If anybody else knows, feel free to throw them into the chat.
It'd be interesting to try that in the beta right now and see if they've nerfed it in the beta too.
Oh yeah, probably. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I mean, whatever money you make here doesn't. Look at the color.
Color's gorgeous. Yes, Shreds is impressed with Mercury in the Sol system.
Caught AR off guard. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh wow, they gave us auto landing capability. Cool. Well, you could always do that in the past, right? Like if you lined it up right and you just let it go down, it would and then like eventually it would land for you if you just constantly press down on the thrusters.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just go past my thing?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm watching the scanner right now.
Oh, maybe not. Okay, I thought it was closer than that.
Why'd you turn?
Because I was going to that way. So this is the one I'm going to here.
Oh, okay. You're all over the place, man. All over the place.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with like reading and driving.
Focus, Raw. Focus.
Focus.
Raw focus.
So Mercury, rougher, but it ain't all that.
Dropping.
But it'll drop
you
in
put a
Discord,
picture in Discord.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Drop the picture in Discord. It actually looks like what I think Mercury really looks like.
All right, so bronzite, chondrite.
Yes.
All right.
Less than a minute.
God, did you see like how fast I killed? Like it was 2.29 Gs. It was just like when they pop up. They're just like boom. It's just like straight to the ground.
Yeah, you don't have to go struggling to find those. You know, have you ever caught them in the air? Like when the low gravity, they shoot way up. I've actually like jetted up and scooped it right out of the air.
Oh, there you go. So we got nickel. I got chromium, nickel, vanadium, manganese, and iron out of that drop.
So all right, so it's not color specific.
So I think the color probably. Well, I guess the only way to find out is like. So I landed in this zone. I'll go around and I'll pick up a couple of these. All
right.
Oh right. What's my?
All right,
my cargo
I've
hatch?
downloaded, I've
There we go.
reinstalled. I'm pressing play. Let's see what happens.
And now I can just pick all this stuff up because I have 100
doesn't matter.
of everything.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have to spend some good time on Planet Fun. I wish it would just scoop it all up. You know, why do I have to pick each one? Select all.
Well, here's my method of doing it very quickly.
Yeah, I do it that way too. I keep hitting that target button until it goes bloop, and then I go forward again, and then I go backwards again. And I mash the target button, it goes bloop, and then I go forward again. I'm with you. All right. Install complete. Splash screen coming up. Come on, splash screen. Good.
There we go. So I got a whole bunch of resources. Oh, actually, there's a new thing that we need to look at. Okay, we need to find another rock, and then there's something else I need to show you guys that I've never seen yet, and I'm really excited for. I am so excited for this feature that we're about to show you.
How many iron do you already have?
How many iron do I have?
Yeah, already. How many do you already
materials.
Probably
iron.
a lot, huh?
I have 66 iron.
That's an awful lot of iron.
I have an awful lot of iron.
Dude, I wish there were tools that would help with that.
I know. Yeah, I wish there was a way that I would know when when I'm picking things up if I need it or not. You know, if I don't have any or if I have a lot of it. And I wish there was a way that you could do that really fast without doing what I just did, where you had to like go over to that side menu and find the resource.
Look at all the stuff and things.
Yeah. All right, so here, what do we have here? Vanadium.
All right, let's watch.
Look,
all right,
look, I didn't even have to do anything. Look at the little panel on the bottom left. Vanadium, inventory, 18 of 100.
Yeah, but you know what? Is there iron out there?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
there is iron, actually. So if I
go to
click on
contacts.
that, target lock. Oh, look, I can even add iron to the ignore list.
Amazing.
So this is probably not so useful on a planet.
No,
but this is super useful in space.
When you're mining.
When you're mining. Adding iron, so adding like resources that you don't care about to an ignore list so that your limpets don't pick it up. That's amazingly valuable. There's also changes. We should do a little bit of mining in another stream because they've made some really awesome little changes to it. So we'll do that in another stream as well. But yeah, so right here on this screen. Oh, that's interesting. From here, I can't see it. Lock target.
Wow. Even reinstalling the entire beta, it will not load in.
Really? So it shows it here, iron 66. All right, that's interesting. I wish that it did it on both screens. Like there's so much space on this contact screen on the right-hand side. I wish that when I selected these, that it showed me here on this screen how much of it I have, but because now I have to basically go back and look over here. I've got 0 tungsten, right? So I've locked onto that. Let's go grab it. But yeah, so that's super awesome. I love that you can actually see it here when you target it. 18 of 15 nickel out of 100. Iron.
Craig's back. His phone died.
Oh, did it?
The number of people that watch the streams on a phone is amazing.
Yeah, true. I can't do that. I watch streams.
I can't either.
On my TV, because I have a Chromecast, so I just using my phone, I cast it to my TV, so I get it on my big screen, or on my computer if I'm sitting at my desk. But I'm back. Phone died. I like that. AR, your wheels have red dust on them. What?
Oh, the tracks are red-ish.
Oh, it does look like that. Yeah, you're right. They do. They have red dust on them.
Very cool.
That is super awesome. I don't know if that's new or if that's always been there, but that's awesome. I know that the dust, everything comes up when you go, and I know the tracks are there, right? But that it actually has dust on your wheels? Oh, I like it. I like it. All right. So we found tungsten here too, which was different again. So yeah, I'm thinking that that where you land might not matter so much.
No, probably doesn't.
That's probably just spawn randomly based on the rocks that you pick up, right? So the rocks you pick are still important. But this is a cool... Okay, I'm going to go back to the ship. And I'm going to go land on a different colored area. And we'll take a look over there. And then we'll go back to Seoul. Yeah, but with my phone, I can walk around and keep on watching. I'm gonna carry around a TV on an extension cord. Yeah, see, I guess I'm old because when I watch TV or shows or anything, I like to be comfortable on my couch and just lay there. I don't walk around watching things. That's how you walk into things and, you know, get bruises, trip over stuff. Because I definitely never do that. Night Gunny. Oh, Night Gunny, have a great one. Poor Bulls. I can't get my HOTAS working in beta, so I'm not able to play it. Sympathize.
Oh,
Merlin sympathizes with you.
It refuses to just run. I just want the game to run. As soon as I try and load in, open, private, doesn't matter. It just crashes. Even if I do it in non-horizons.
That's what happens on a 2-point-something G planet. I should have hit this button.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
I tried to do a barrel roll on a 2.29 G planet. Didn't work out very well.
Yeah. Squeaky!
That's because somebody, yeah, exactly. That's because somebody in the chat, I'm looking at you, Crated, said, set engines to max and vertical thrust. Oh, I didn't actually set engines to max. Let's try this.
Okay. Single player combat training.
Let's see if I can leap.
Options.
Why aren't I turning? Oh, there we go. Oh, whoa. Wow, that just like waxed on it. I was pressing the going the wrong way. I don't think I can do a barrel roll. Let's find out. Oh, I did one. I did a barrel roll and a half. Oof. I tried to compensate at the end, but I managed it. I didn't take too much damage there. I was at 88, went down to 85. Whereas the previous barrel roll, I think I dropped a lot. Look at the chieftain. Look at this beautiful thing. Everybody. Oh.
Oop.
Everybody, look at the chieftain sitting down on a beautiful planet. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Screenshot.
You've lost it, man. It's awesome. I can't join you. I'm so sad.
Aww.
Bug reporting. Let's see if there's bug reports going on for this.
Yeah, I need to go around the back, I think, to get
Beyond beta bugs. Okay.
Camera suite landing gear. Oh yeah, I should go to that one I pick up, huh?
Yep.
Oh, wow, look at that looks so cool. This thing looks like it should be able to like carry a bigger SRV type thing that you just drop onto a planet like you were saying earlier. That'd be super cool.
Oh, the anonymous access appearing at the incorrect time is reported already.
Yeah, okay.
Just so you know. Crashed the desktop, then unable to load the game. Yeah, I'd like to see what this one is.
Beautiful AR, 10 out of 10. Thanks, Created. Alrighty. Let's see here. So, if I go to here...
Oh, God.
Which one is the...
So many people with
actually, we didn't even look inside. Look inside the... inside this bad boy. Yeah, so it's got 2 seats. It's got one in the back there. That's pretty cool looking. Oh. What's going on? Oh. There's the landing gear view. Okay. So landing gear view is 9. Okay. So if I go back into here.
All right. So it's not the dweller specifically. So many people in a chieftain reporting the same thing. It's because everybody bought the chieftain. It's like one anaconda and 32 chieftains that are all saying they've crashed and can't log back in.
Okay, so
let's see if I can log in with the other account. What a great idea. Ooh, Callisto's pretty. Shreds, nice. All right, switcher. Other one.
All right, let's back this out. Oh, wrong way.
See if I can log in with the other one. That tells me the settings have gotten hosed, right?
Maybe, yeah. All right, so now I need to go here and then.
Excuse me. Oof.
That's pretty cool, huh? How that landing gear goes up and down.
It is very cool. It seems like such a waste. It's over-engineered, but you know, doesn't mean it's not cool. Like, why do you have to do that? Why? But it's neat. But why?
Why not?
Well, more things to
Very
break,
cool.
man.
Yep, true.
All right. Dude, look at the ring. Oh, wait. Look at the ring. It's like you can see the rocks spinning from the outside camera.
Yeah.
If you look, because it almost looked like it was a geyser going up from the surface, because you could see the rocks in the ring moving. It was wild.
I put a bug report there about the crazy beta binding problem for the Thrustmaster Warthog. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that for you there, Merlin. That's sad.
That's not far.
Going straight for
This
the
better
rings.
not let me in. If this lets me in, I'm going to be mad.
I feel like a mummy at the moment is unwrapping her arm where she donated plasma.
Oh, you're kidding me. It's letting me in.
Really?
Why? That has to be something with the chieftain, man. That's all I can think of. I mean, I engineered like everything on the ship.
Yeah.
I think the hull module reinforcement was the last one. Maybe it just said enough of me. We've had enough of you, Balls. Go away. All right, sorry. Oh man, what am I supposed to
All right, we're gonna take a look at this planet. So this is very red over here. It's a very pretty planet. Yeah, this looks like I'm orbiting Mars right now. That's so cool.
It really does. It's gorgeous.
Okay, I'm gonna go into this really blue space this time. See what it looks like down there. Da, da, da. Wait, go to the planet that has super fast day cycles. Oh, yeah, do you guys know which one that is? I could go
That could
there.
be fun.
That could be fun. The chieftain kind of looks like it could be a transformer. Yeah, a little bit, huh? Epsilon Indy? That's where it is?
Robots in disguise.
Epsilon Indy.
All right. Back to the outfitting. So I just bought another chieftain.
Oh, yeah.
What am I supposed to do, man? What am I supposed to do?
So when you try and load into your other chieftain, it blows up?
No, when I try and load in to the Ox Bullseye account, it crashes the desktop. I hit private group, it says loading, black screen,
So you
boom, the
just load it up
desktop.
in the other account.
I loaded up into the second account and I'm in here just fine. So it's not the files on the computer.
Something
It's got to be
about
something
the
to do
game
with
data
the
for
settings
that
for
account.
the other guy. For Ox Bullseye, I guess.
Oh, wow.
So I'm yeah, kind of bummed out.
Mitterrand Hollow X Epsilon Indy.
What?
I think Epsilon Indy is where I'm supposed to go for this really fast
Cool.
planet.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I've got a little planetary
little
thing
what?
here.
Yeah.
A site.
Very cool. All right. You.
And pop.
Boink.
It's on an angle. Wow, this thing really pulls you down.
Right.
Ooh. Wonder if I can. Okay, so I can land here. It looks like. Yeah, I just let the gravity pull me into place. I don't have to do anything. It's crazy.
Nice.
Bulls tried loading into the normal game instead of the beta, and
I did, and it loaded
And
fine.
then try
and
the
it went
beta?
back, and it went back to the
try
beta. It
loading
still
into
crashed.
the non-Horizons version.
I
of the beta.
did.
Oh.
I've tried both. Trust me.
Now do FA
I'm
off.
pretty sure I've tried everything I can try. I hate to say it. Round shop.
All right. Oh,
You. Cute.
oh, I can't get out from underneath the
Oh,
ship.
actually.
Can I please get out from underneath the ship? There we go. Oh, no. What am I catching on? Okay, I think I made it out. Okay, high gravity planets are weird. Alright,
Yeah.
so I got a little base thing over here. I can probably go get wanted now.
You go for it.
Pick up the wing invite if you want to see Callisto. Is there a wing invite? Did I miss a wing invite? Is that from Shreds?
I don't know. Probably.
I guess I'll invite him and then. If you want to see Callisto, by the way, Mitterland Hollow is very dangerous to land on. Be aware.
Ooh.
Bulls is connection to many players in beta.
What?
It's a.
No, I don't think that's it, Iron Matrix, at all. It's not that the servers are down. My game is crashing the desktop and coming up with a crash. report, so that's not connection issue. That's no. you will not continue on using this game.
So my insurance, rebuy cost is of this. Darn it, doesn't show me the insurance. I've got enough.
Do you?
Curious.
Do you have enough?
Defense
You sure you have
turret.
enough?
Defense turret. What is this place? Ooh, it's a mining area. Automated mining extractor. I wonder if these things are, like, you know how in the megaship stuff they've got those new data points now that you can scan and then like turn off the power.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have that kind of stuff here. Data link scanner too. Oh hey, I can data link scanner the mining extractor.
Yeah.
Context scanned. Oh, it told me that there's osmium in it.
Wasn't that nice?
That's kind of cool. So you can just kind of like, oh, do they have what I'm looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Bauxite. Oh, well, there you go. Learn something new every day. But look at the landscape here, guys. Like, I'm really down here just to look at the, like, look at this. Like, look at this.
Just look at it, please. Okay, exchange. Military.
Yeah, they did a good job here. That's a very pretty view, with the light coming over the top of that crest as well. A little SRV looking off in the distance. Screenshot. Jeez. Wizlaws be deleted anyway, ye? I have no idea what that is. Threw a new shot in D-chord. Nice. All right, so I'm coming to you then, Shreds. Is that what I'm doing? That's what I'm doing, I think. So let's head back to my ship then. We're gonna do the crime and punishment stuff next stream, so I'm not gonna bother with that right now. We're exploring the beautifulness right now. The beautifulness.
Uh-oh.
You could always reset progress for beta. Kind of defeats the point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you will start with 100,000 or 100 million or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. You've got another account to play in though.
But I
so
won't have
maybe
any.
just wait.
I won't have any materials though. That's
Yeah,
the
you wouldn't have
bad
any
part about
materials. That's
that.
true. So yeah, maybe wait and see what F does. Did you submit a bug to them or whatever about your account?
No, there was already like 40 people saying the same thing, but the same exact scenario. Was engineering at the Dweller in my chieftain, and it crashed.
And now they can't get back in?
And now they can't get back in. Yeah.
Eee, I'm a little worried about going back there and engineering then.
Yeah, you should be.
All right, I'm glad I only did a little bit. Board ship.
These are 16, and these are 8. Okay, good.
Kratos thinks he's losing brain cells.
Yeah.
Why you think that? Why you think that?
All right.
Let's see if I can get up off this thing, Brock. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh, I love the sound of the ship. So good. So good. Alright, we're gonna go past the rings on the way out too. You could explore the beautifulness of the detention center on Monday. Yes, exactly. That's the beautifulness that we're going to be exploring on Monday.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, let's see how she flies. I lightweighted her. Still gave her weapons, but she's lightweight.
There we go. Let's see what this looks like as we pass by here. Hopefully I lined this up right.
Yeah, hopefully.
Beacon enabled, but since you got SRV, might want to land on the canyon floor instead. I'm on a mesa. Yeah. Alright. Oh, pretty. That was a beautiful planet to go to. I'm very happy we went there. Very happy. Very, very happy. All right,
Very
so we're going
Marsy.
to Seoul.
Yes.
Going to Seoul first. Seoul. Let's see how pretty Seoul looks now.
No yelling. Oh. Taka is running an extremely tight ship tonight. Guess who came back and said, "I'm back," in all caps, and she said, "No yelling."
So where am I going? Am I going to Mercury? Is that where I'm going?
No, Callisto? I think he said he was.
Oh,
at.
Callisto.
I don't know, maybe.
Persephone. Make. We have a place called Make.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Where's Callisto? Why is Triton all red? You can't land on it.
You can't land there.
Yeah,
That's
I want to
permanent
go
locked.
there because it's red.
Well, they don't. You can't even go into the atmosphere. The ship
know.
actually bounces off the planet. Can't go down low. I think that stinks.
Oh, Ganymede. I know Ganymede so well because of the Expanse series. Yeah. Where is this place?
I don't know.
Give it 2 weeks.
Somewhere.
Yeah, don't be so tough on us, Taka. Going to get into where did you say you are? Yeah, I'll just jump here and then you can tell me.
Yep.
Oh, really? It's gonna try and. Okay, weird.
Oh.
Wanted to do one jump to Seoul.
All I said was you were doing a tight ship. That's all I said. She's yelling at me now. Dang it, Taka.
Take it home.
Oh, man.
I hope Horizons goes on sale soon. Yeah, there's a sale on the Oculus. Like if you buy it on the Oculus store, they've got a sale on the deluxe edition right now. So that's the whole game, including Horizons. You can buy it there for, I think it's like 60 or 60% off maybe? 60, 70% off, something like that. Can't remember. Last moon of Jupiter. Okay, thank you. Insufficient fuel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, you have insufficient fuel. How's that fuel scoop feeling?
How far is this away from me? Oh, it's quite a ways. Okay, how far is the closest next system? Alright. Fastest route. I didn't have that selected anymore. And then I want to go back to using star, those. Alright, so we're heading in that general direction, but before we do that, can I make it to here? Looks like I can. Sorry, Taka.
Uh-oh.
They'll give in at that point to get more profit from the hype from the beta.
What? I don't know where that one was going.
Yeah, me either. They're doing fine. Like,
Quite fine, yes.
yeah, I don't think that they're trying to like trick people into buying the game. Talk is rubber hand scaler for the real to come. I wonder if Fuel Rats work in beta.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Actually, they probably would. They're nuts. We love them.
We love them.
We haven't needed them, but we love them.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I almost needed them.
You almost needed them.
Yeah, somebody came and bailed out my bacon.
Oh, come on. Can I please click into this box so that I can type? There we go.
Yeah, that had. I always have to click 2 and 3 times into that search window for some reason.
Oh, heat. Get away from star. Get away from the star.
Uh-huh.
Hecky. Eek. He hi?
What?
I don't know. E-K-H-I?
Eki.
Eki?
That's what I would say. Eki.
Ekai. Ekai.
Eka leki hi, leki hiney ho. I keep wanting to say lower the landing gear, request docking, but I can't! My Verity friend has left the building for the duration of beta, apparently.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, easy, baby. Easy, easy, easy now. There you go. I hope I at least have some materials in this account to engineer something. Refuel all. Engineer workshop. Oh, I shall donate. Okay. I don't know what I just donated, but that was good. Donated something. Increase range. All right, you got 20 of those, 22 of those.
I think yelling quietly is talking.
Wait, is that what that is? Really? Oh, all right, fantastic.
And talking quietly is whispering. Just join what's happening. Hello, Mikey. Welcome. We played around with the engineers quite a bit in the beginning of the stream, just trying to see how the new systems and all of that work. And now we're exploring the new planetary tech. We're looking at the new colors and the de-beigification of the Elite Dangerous Galaxy. We went to this one really beautiful high gravity world that it had really awesome reds and greens and yellows. It was really nice, beautiful planet.
It was like Mars.
Yeah. Well, it was like mostly like Mars, red all over, but there was definitely some non-Marsy spots. But we're now heading to Sol, heading to our solar system. Shreds has invited me out to look at a planet out here that he feels is worth the view. So we are on our way there to see what it is. Yeah, and I highly recommend you guys don't test Taka. Just saying. Yeah, the rules are there for a reason. Keep it fun for everyone. All right, so we are in Sol. Shreds is at Callisto. Moon. I wish we could land on our moon.
Yeah, you think you'd be able to, huh?
Callisto. Oh, Callisto. Okay. Fuck.
Power plant. Select. Can I do overcharged? Yes, I can. Only level 1, though.
All right, heading on out. Heading on out. Actually, we might try out the potato planet way out there also. The potato planet. I am potato.
I am potato. I am potato. Thermal. Stripped. Monstered. Double brace. Thermal. All right, that's fine. Really? All right.
All right, so we're on our way out there. Yeah, there's lots of planets. Like, I actually went and visited Persephone, like, way back in the day, which is way out here. I wonder if it looks really cool nowadays. I'm curious. We should go out to Persephone.
I see.
Yeah, Persephone makes me think of Firefly. That was one of the planets.
Uh-huh.
That was where they were, I think, when they picked up Simon Tam. And the Shepherd book.
A book.
And that book.
All right. So,
Guess who? Okay, that's enough. Seriously.
oh,
Thank you, Taka. Or Elemental. Alright.
Elemental just went. You're in a timeout. Oh.
If I got the entire game on the Oculus website, would I need to restart, or could my Steam stuff carry over? That I don't know. Like, I don't think it would be in Steam, right? I think you would have to run it out of the Oculus store. And there's a way to do it. There's a, like, in the Oculus store, there's a way to, like, say run desktop mode or something like that. Ooh, look at this place. But yeah, no, I don't think it would run out of Steam. It would be a separate install. Sadly. Wow. Look at this place.
All right.
Okay, so you got your he's got his beacon on. Oh wow, look at the crater.
It's fantastic.
Okay, I'm just gonna park outside here for a minute and take a look. Wowzers. Okay. Okay. That right there. That was worth the wait. Look at that.
Oof.
There's gonna be so
That
much
is
more
gorgeous.
screenshot-worthy stuff.
Yes, there is.
You see Jupiter off in the distance too. Like, but look at that. Wowzers. All right, so I'm coming down on the shreds. Waiting signal. I like the white in the, like, what would that be? Though it's got like white and blue.
Sulfur?
Sulfur,
Ice?
maybe? Yeah. And there's greens and there's reds and, because there's definitely iron down here too, obviously, but oh wow, and the browns. It's so beautiful. That's really cool. I'm lagging, but both E-Blaze and I timed. Oh yeah, okay, no worries. Yes, you can use your old. Well, sorry, yeah, you can use your account. Yeah. Sorry, it'd be a separate install, and you'd have to run it out of the Oculus store. But yeah, you could totally log in with your old account.
Oh,
yes.
I misunderstood.
Yes, you could do that. Totally, because the account is separate from the install. Sorry, I misunderstood. What's the gravity here? Oh, it's pretty good. Ooh, look at this. Holy.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Wow. I think I am going to land beside him here, because looking out over the edge of this cliff, and then I think I'm going to jump down there with my SRV. I'm just going to drive off into the gorgeousness. Oh look, he's in a chieftain too.
Right, so that's high charge. Dang it.
Elite, dang it.
Hmm.
Oh, it's very flat here. That's nice. Alignment is good. Down we go. Alrighty. Let us get out onto this planet. Deploy. Curse this darn iPad. Oh no, is that running out of power?
No. Jeez. Does seem to be a theme. Oh, man.
Can I just back out here, I wonder? There we go. Ooh, look at the track marks on this one. Oh wow, it's like purpley.
Neat.
Look at that. And there's not a lot of dust on this planet. Is it getting onto my tires? Doesn't look like it's really getting onto my tires here. That's pretty cool. Alright, where did Shreds go to? I'll get off to. Commander Shreds, where are you? You're off. Alright, we're gonna look over the cliff face here. Look at this, guys. Alright. Wow. 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 This is why you explore, guys. Look at that. Jeez, that is just unreal.
I can't believe the work they've done on this.
And this isn't even the whole
It's not even my
changes,
final
right? Like in
form.
Q4, they're coming out with like even crazier, more amazing changes. Wow, look at that. Look over there. Look at the light glinting off the cliff face there. That is just gorgeous. Wowzers. You listen to his Rob fell off a cliff while gawking at the scenery. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it on purpose now. Atmospheric landings, hint, hint. Yeah, of course. Like Iron Matrix, that would be awesome. But
You know, is your scanner more detailed on the landscape now,
what do
or
you
is it
mean?
just me?
I think it looks the same.
Just all right. Maybe I just don't remember it showing. Maybe I'm just not silly enough to sit on the edge of a cliff.
Whee!
Just saying.
Oop. Oh. Oof. Let's see if we can make it down here. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, ow. That didn't work. Oh, look at the track marks. That's so cool that it's like this purple. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Wow. I'm not even going to turn on my HUD until I get to the bottom. I might blow up first. We'll see. This is my only SRV too, actually. That's probably a bad idea. But I now I've said I'm going to do it. Now I have to do it.
Yes, you do.
Oof. Whoa, straight down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn. Why? Do I have my flight assist off? It's spinning really. There we go. I thought I hit that button already, but... Go, go, go! Might not be the right thing to say right now, but...
Everybody's having some couple of pokes at you on your driving kills.
Oh, I'm sure.
Did none of you watch the Grid Auto Sports?
Whoa!
Saying.
Ow!
Whoa! Ow!
Whoa! Ow! Uh-oh! 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 Uh-oh!
Ah! Good man! Good man. So what are you guys on? Ganymede?
No, we're on what was the
Callisto?
one? Callista. Yeah, Callisto.
Okay.
All right, I made it down.
Down
All
to
right,
what?
so now let's look. What's my hull? What's everybody's guess? What's my hull strength?
17.
17 we got from the Bulls. They mentioned atmospheric landings by Q4. No, they didn't, Iron.
No. They
No,
did
they
mention it, that they won't be happening.
They mentioned that it won't be coming. Yeah.
Yes.
What's coming in Q4 is better planets that we currently have. Like there's going to be some really awesome structures and like ice formations and things on the planet. But yeah, no. It's atmospheric landings is most likely and most definitely probably not this year. 3.0 could be space legs. Nah, no, I don't think that's happening either. That's just my guess, but no, I don't think so.
All right. 25, 46, 10,
Watch AR
14,
not
33.
be able to get his ship recalled down there. Yeah, exactly. Have you got all repair synthesis? Yes, I think I do. It's too late if I don't. This reminds me of Mimbus on KSP. You're right, actually. The color, doesn't it? It's kind of like that.
Ah.
All right, so we got 25, 46, 10, 14, 13, 1.
Well, no. He said 14 or 1.
Or
So,
1. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
I am at 49.
Nice. Yeah,
Looks like
that's a
Crated
SRV.
is the closest there.
Mm.
He had 46.
Well played, Crated. Well played.
Oh, I meant to mention to everybody who has ED, I wanted us to all group up with Anubis and Bulls one day. Yeah, that'll be definitely fun.
Actually, maybe when we go after some Thargoids for real, we'll
we'll need help. When we
We'll
go
be in a
after
wing.
Thargoids.
One person will drop out, bring in other people into a wing. One person will drop out,
Yep.
bring in other people, and then we'll just get like 12 or 15 people all in there to shoot.
All right, so let's do a SRV repair. Yeah, I can do all of them. I can do a basic. I probably should do a premium one.
Beefs
huh?
you up. It
Yeah.
gives you like 200%.
Oh wow, look what it
increase in
takes.
Strength. It takes some
Zinc,
stuff.
tungsten.
But if you got it,
I do,
might
but
as well use it.
but I don't have a lot of those things. I might need those.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a lot of the standard though.
Wow. I'm coming up to Callisto right now.
50%.
My
I'll
goodness.
do one of these. There we go.
What the heck? This thing's
Oh,
amazing.
sorry, I meant to say 49. Nice.
Yeah, the 6 was upside down. Yeah, we heard you. Dude, the colors on this planet are amazing.
Are you here with me?
I'm just coming in now.
Yeah, this is gorgeous, isn't it?
Wow.
Like, look at
Wow.
this. Oh, there he is. Hi.
What? Hi? Where are you? You
Or
can't
is that,
see me.
Or is
yet.
that
That's got to be
Shreds, maybe?
Shreds.
Hi, Shreds. Oh, look, he's got green engines. I
Does he
sport the red engines myself.
I go stock, you people and your crazy engine colors.
That's a cool screenshot. You guys have to agree.
That's really neat.
That's a nice screenshot right there. It's too bad that there's that stupid beta thing in the bottom left-hand corner. I wish I could get rid of that.
Yeah. Well, I may not be in the same instance with you guys.
Oh, maybe not, huh? They wing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Shreds.
Yeah.
Commander Shreds.
Well, you do it. Because you have me.
Wow. All right, now we can get some speed going on this planet. All right, I'm going to go for that little cliff face there. Or not cliff face, but little rocky knoll. Whee! Do a barrel roll. Okay, can I land this thing? Oh, no, I don't think so. Oh, oh! Oh, there goes my ship in the red. Look at that. That was pretty cool. I like my red. Nice. The green, though, looks like alien. Look at this. Looks alien. There's a Thargoid. Shoot him down.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a cool ship. You know, the look of the Chieftain, though, is just beautiful. Like, look at that. That's just awesome. Look at it go, huh?
Yeah, I still don't see either of you.
All right, Shreds, do a barrel roll.
It's a trap! It's a trap!
Hey, do you want to do a recreation of the Top Gun? You need the pattern is full. Shreds, do a flyby, like real close. Oh, look
Shreds
at
to
him spin.
Anubis requesting a flyby.
Look at the spin. He's spinning it, and it's like twisting the exhaust fumes. That's really cool. All right, Shreds, do a flyby. He's coming. Oh, I need to get out of the ground.
Negative Shreds, the pattern is full.
Here he comes.
Enjoy your coffee.
Whoa! I think he hit.
Did you actually move your camera back as he went by? It's not like he can hit your camera.
No, I didn't do that. He stopped.
Oh.
I think he hit.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I think he did. Oopsie.
Yeah, I heard it. He's hitting every once in a while. Wow. Oh, I can see the shields flickering.
Nice.
Wow, that looked really cool, though. That looked really cool. Multi-crew, yes, but not risking my ship for it. Oh, it's talking nice. Yeah, you can definitely get you can hologram into somebody's ship, right?
Yep.
You should upload these screenshots somewhere. Oh yeah, I could totally do that. I'll post them up, and I'll put the link to them in my Discord. I wonder if I can get a shot of you coming in here. Bonk. There we go. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, look at the I just didn't notice the background behind
you
Shred's
just
ship.
noticed
Well,
it?
no, but like this particular angle.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Oh, and I'm getting targeted here, I think. My poor little SRV. Up and away, run! I like this planet. This planet looks really cool.
And it's just the start. They're all going to have interesting features.
Yeah, I wonder if I can actually. I'm gonna try and go in the middle of this here. Let's stop and recall my ship and see what. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it can land here. Recall ship. Let's look up into the sky. That green color is actually pretty cool on the ship. I like that. Oh, Shreds, you're supposed to do a honk. Time for a super honk. Oh, okay, I heard my ship. There it is.
Super honk.
Here it comes. Where are you gonna land? Oh, it's this way. Oh wow, that was cool. He flew right past. That was a nice flyby, Shreds. Nice. Yep, it landed down here, no problem.
There we go.
Oh, he's coming back around. He's coming back for another pass.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you're so gone.
Oh, I can't.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I got stuck under my ship.
I think I just got
Okay.
stuck. Oh, there we go. Can I... Maybe I'll
Why
go
can't I
this
get out
way.
from under my own ship?
Oh, I'm having
No,
that
it's
problem
not
right
funny.
now.
I'm literally stuck. I have to dismiss the ship to get out of here. I assume.
Yeah, the model the model on this thing is it's actually kind of hard to get out from underneath it. I find.
Yep.
Can I get out through here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
she just took off, so there we go. Goodbye. Arrivederci. And she just boosted away. Holy cow.
Au revoir. There we
Is it
go.
lost? Give me that.
Board as the ship. That's a cool planet.
there she
Good
went.
recommendation there, Shreds. I appreciate it. Dismiss and recall. I don't love... Whoa, okay, that's an interesting comment. I'm sorry for you.
Wow.
I think we may have... yeah, it's looking like it's actually just spam, so... We might want to take care of that. At first I was actually kind of sorry for you, but now I'm not. Alright.
Yes, William Jacket. Please stop. You don't want to test the Taka tonight.
Alright. So I'm curious about Persephone. I think we got, what, 6 minutes? I think we might be able to get out there in 6 minutes. It is a little ways out. But I'm curious what... Whoop! Oh, that's what happened, right? I have to do the loading screen, so I can't be in the system map while it does that.
Yes.
Let's go to Persephone. It is a little bit of a ways out, but no further than a passenger mission that used to make money.
That used to make money. I heard that. You're not wrong.
15 minutes out for 45k, really?
Yeah.
Well, stinker. All right. Well, then we won't go there. All right, so that's Europa.
Just go orbit our moon.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go take a look at Europa.
That's
then,
only
really
what,
quick.
2,000.
Europa's right here.
Yeah.
That's another one that's in the news a lot for our time.
Yes. Good reason.
Yeah, for good reason. Let's go take a look. I'm not going to land on Europa, but I'm just going to take a look at it from a distance. And then we've got Ganymede. Let's go to Europa, and then let's go to Ganymede. Let's take a look at these 3 moons that look like that look like around Jupiter in our solar system.
Is the solar system now French or something? What's going on?
Blah blah blah. Well, now it's
Alright.
it's a vampire.
I guess so.
Europa or Europa is Latin for Europe.
Is it now?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're almost there. Coming in, taking a look. Let's see what Europa looks like. Let's do a Europa flyby.
Wow, all the materials are very gold on this planet. I just blew up a couple of outcrops. They're all
Really?
like gold. Yeah, like just so they stand out.
Ooh, look at Europa. It looks like it has blood veins.
Yes, it does. It's alive.
Wow. Okay, that's beautiful too. There is Europa. That's a gorgeous looking planet. I like the reds in that. Nice. Okay. All right, so now let's go check out Ganymede. Gotta get away from this planet first, though. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. Pretends to be a moderator, fails miserably. Jeez.
What?
He put a emoticon in with like giant wrench created.
Oh god.
Jeez. Looks like a bloodshot eyeball. Yeah, it does kind of, huh? Am I not moving? Why am I not moving?
Why won't you just...
Oh, because I had it in reverse somehow? Oh, because of the camera. Right. I wish that it remembered your settings. Like when you go into the camera, no matter what you do, that should be separate than what your ship's doing. And when you flip back, it should just resume what it was doing. Oops. Oops.
Oopsie.
What's in the mug? Beer? Nope. Actually, it's just tea. Yeah. It's my tea. My yummy tea. For the mug. That's right. For the mug. my active camo mug of sea tipping.
All right. You need to get where you're going.
I'm almost there.
Yep.
Almost there. And hello, AP Gaming 2000. Welcome.
Y2K.
There is Europa Ice Geysers. Oh, there's an ice geyser.
Really?
Beacon. Beacon.
Beacon.
A beacon. Cool. I'll have to go down there at some point. Oh no, I'm going too fast.
Oh no.
I wasn't paying attention.
Hey,
Ooh,
this
this
is
one looks
up.
very different too. Okay, sweet. Okay, turn around. Look of shame. But this one looks pretty awesome as well. Very different. All three of these have been very different. Look at this one, huh? Ganymede. Whoops. Wrong button. That one. Look at that, huh? All very different.
Like it.
I like it. And all of these ones are landable. All three of these are landable.
Mm-hmm.
Very pretty. Very. Oh, it's got greens in it too. I thought it was just browns, but yeah, there's lots of greens in there as well, and almost looks like rivers. That's pretty cool, actually. Very cool. All right. Well, we'll end it. I'm just gonna point at the planet, and then we'll call it here. There's Jupiter. There we go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna call it here. It's the end of the stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed all of the things that we've looked at tonight. We actually looked at quite a few things. We looked at
really?
like the engineers. We looked at a bunch of the stuff that changed in the galaxy map. We looked at some new planets. We looked at some of the material traders and the tech brokers and a bunch of stuff. So there's still lots more to check out in the beta. So we'll be back here on Monday, doing some more probably combat focused stuff on Monday. We'll see some of the new changes in that area. And but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you all on Monday for some more Elite Dangerous beta action. And have an awesome weekend, and talk to you later. Have a great one. Goodbye, everybody. Say goodbye, Bulls.
Goodbye, Bulls.